Hi, Marie. What's going on? Marie again, you followed me. Hello, what is going on? How's your evening? Brenda, blacksmith. Cool. What brings you to TikTok this evening, Marie? We got Kimberly, RA. It's the King's Daughter, Cypress, Glabato, Eloise, Judge Travis, By Faith, Mars, Leanne, Kirsten. It's Dylan. Darlin, I'm on top of the world. How are you doing? Silent, Misty, Les, or Lizeth, probably Elizabeth, Sandra, McGuffin, Lisa, Maria. We're doing all right. I'm coming on a little later than I expected today. I was doing a tarot event. I wasn't hosting it or anything. I was actually, hi, Sonia, Samya. I am coming on a little later this evening just because I was at a tarot event. And yeah, so we're just kind of hopping on. Going to do some $8 tarot readings and hang out with everyone on TikTok tonight. Yeah, nothing's really up, Samya. We're just kind of hanging out, being cool, and just doing some lives. I'm on TikTok and I'm also on YouTube. So other than that, we're just doing some $8 tarot readings. And if anyone wants one, I'm available. If not, we can just kind of chat. For YouTube, there is a link down in the description. For TikTok, if you want to go to the link in my profile, that's where you can get a reading. I am currently also getting prepared for the full moon at the moment. I went to this tarot event this evening, and they all got into my my cards, and I wanted to try to put them all in order for the full moon that's happening in the next couple of days. And I'm just making sure that I'm just re-putting some of these back in order while I'm getting ready to do readings for you guys. I figured that we use the Trick or Treat or the Halloween tarot deck just because it's that time of season. So that's what we're doing. And then what I'm going to think about doing, I think I came up with an idea too. Since my tarot readings work a little differently than what everyone's used to, I figured I'd do a couple of example readings as well. And I figure I'd do that at the moment as well. I'm on top of the world. How's your evening going? What brings you onto TikTok tonight? Samya, what brings you to YouTube? All right, that's one deck. So they didn't mess with that one as much as I thought that they did. How's everyone doing? Paul, Ayla, Sophia? How's everyone doing this evening? What brings you all to TikTok tonight? We're going to be using the Halloween Tarot. Samoria, if you would like to go into the link in my profile, there's a link there, and that's where I'll be able to do a reading for you. However, I probably will not be able to tell you if you are pregnant. You probably want to take a test for that. What I can do is give you some advice and some options of what to do in order to get pregnant. Connect more with your body if you're having problems getting pregnant. I can do that, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to tell you that you are pregnant or not. I don't think that's not really something part of my my practice. Haunted house. I don't know if they looked at it. Vineyard guy, Anastasia. All right, so it looks like they didn't get into the haunted house one, so that's good. One less that I have to worry about. Mermaid Heather, user 996. Okay, this one seems like it's good. All right, this one seems like it's good. Yep, we don't have to worry about haunted house. That's cool. How did I get into tarot? So I was listening to a writing podcast called Writing Excuses. Hey, Mayor Bear. I was listening to a podcast called Writing Excuses, and one of the podcasters said that when she gets writer's block, she pulls out her tarot cards. And then all of this happened. I actually created a practice where I use tarot cards to help writers write their stories. Someone did not. Okay, so I have to look for this. This one got shuffled. But yeah, so that's how I did it. And I also got certified from Biddy Tarot. So I kind of went all in. And I'm just having a ball with it. It's just, I'm having a lot of fun with it in general. What are you, HB? Are you into tarot at all? Are you a tarot person? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knave, Knight, Queen, King. Tracy followed me. Thank you for the follow. Knight, Queen, King of Pentacles. Okay, this one needs to be taken care of. How you doing, Maybear? Marbear? Glittery Ghosts, how you doing tonight? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knave, Knight, Queen, King. Okay. TD, I'm not going to be able to do a reading. How tired? Oh, I'm doing all right, Glittery Ghosts. It's been a long day, but I'm doing all right. I'm actually feeling kind of energized in order to be online, so that's kind of cool. Going back to, thought I saw. Oh, Titty, if you would like to have a tarot reading, please go to the link in my profile, and that's where you can. Once I get the $8 donation, that's when I can actually do the reading for you. But I'm also we're gonna revise that question into more of a how can you make Eli yours instead of is he going to be yours. Just started experimenting with oracle cards. Your mom recommended I try. Interesting. Why oracle cards over tarot cards? HB. Tracy, if you would like to have a reading, please go to the link in my profile, and I will, once I get an $8 donation, then I will be able to answer some sort of a question between you and Josh. I'm probably going to rephrase it a little bit, but I can give you some actionable steps on how you can feel empowered within the situation. That is the same with you, Livni. I'm not doing any free ones at the moment. So if anybody wants a reading, there's a link down up in my profile. And that is where you can get a reading. Here's the one. Cup, 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 cup. Hello, Max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Page. Knight, Queen, King. Okay, so there's Pentacles. Hi, Rosalie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, cups. Where did my cups go? Okay. 10 of Cups right there. Tracy liked the live. Thank you for the like. And Enclo something. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Phoebe, what's going on? All right, so there's that one. Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's Cups. Morgan. Cups. Pentacles. Swords and Wands. Erica, so if you would like to have a reading, please go to the link in my profile, and I'll do it with an $8 donation. However, does Chris think your son is his? I'm not going to be able to get into that. That's more of a science question. And if he thinks he's his, again, that's not in my ballpark, to be honest. You don't really know the difference, but she's starting out as well, and I felt they're easier to use. Okay, so HB. Morgan, yes, you did have to work today. Clara, if you would like a reading, it's $8. And if you go to the link in my profile, that's where I can do that for you with an $8 donation. That's same, Kim, that's the same for you. I am just letting you know that I won't be able to do a reading. So I'm going to go back to HB really fast. She was wondering about, or she's not wondering, she was thinking about oracle cards versus tarot cards. So HB, I think it's HB. So tarot cards, essentially they are the same thing if you want to think of it that way, HB. But I actually prefer tarot cards more than I prefer oracle cards. And here's why. Tarot is structured, and it's 78 cards, and it's very usually the same. It's the same structure with almost every deck that you get. Sometimes there's some special cards included. Sometimes there's some different things that's not included, but sometimes it's just they're all different names sometimes, but they all essentially mean the same thing. With oracle cards, it's a little bit more free-spirited, a little bit more out there, a little bit more free interpretation. An author, such as, let's say that you wanted to create your own oracle deck, and you wanted to create an oracle deck that was about vampires, and I wanted to create a oracle deck that's about vampires. Technically, they're both oracle decks about vampires, but they're both going to say the cards are going to be different. Maybe your cards will have 44 cards in it. Maybe my cards will have 78 cards in it. Maybe I will call blood something else, and you will call blood also something else as well. And so it's just more of like the interpretation between the author with the different authors of oracle decks, or it's just kind of, they can be different and they're not always the same. So I hope that helps you understand a little bit more about what the difference between oracle and tarot cards are. But they essentially can be used essentially the same way. I'm a little bit more structured, and I like tarot cards more. So that's just my own thing. HB, was that helpful to you? Kimster, Paul, will we sell our house in October? There was no communication with the manager today. Shake my head, already drama. Yeah, Morgan. Obviously, we want to see how your first day at work went. Where are you at? Where are you located, HB? Cups, pentacles, swords, wands. Hi, hey, Maribel. I will be able to look into you and D'Angelo and see if I can give you some actionable steps with an $8 donation. That's how I'm not doing any free ones tonight. Girls gotta eat. Let's see. We've got Morgan. No one knew I was coming in today. What? You were on the schedule. Weren't you on the schedule? Isn't that how that whole thing's supposed to work out? You were on the schedule? Ohio, but active duty. Oh, okay. So you're a little bit of everywhere. All right. I wonder what made your mom decide to tell you to try looking at tarot and oracle cards. Can you is there anything that you want to shine some light on that about? If not, it's fine. You don't have to. I just wondered, like, is your mom spiritual? Usually people are. I mean, I'm glad that your mom suggested it, but usually people are afraid of tarot cards. Shows them proof I was working when they started questioning me. I showed them proof I was working. Shows that oh, okay. Yeah, it sounds very strange. I don't know what's going on over there. Someone's sleeping on the job over there, Morgan. I'm sorry. Yeah, something's very strange over there. Lose. Temperance. Devil. Tower. Fool. I went to this event tonight and they found my. Now they're telling me I'll always be on the sales floor and not hired. Interesting. Okay. Spiritual and has always found a lot of answers. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Well, um, welcome to the club, HB. This is a fun place to be. This is at least a fun life to be, I feel. Morgan's been here a lot of times, and she is a returning person who likes being around here as well. Like I was mentioning before, I actually use tarot cards to help writers get out of writer's block. So I'm a little different with my readings. A lot of people will ask the tarot, like if you've seen some of the questions here, a lot of people will ask the tarot, when will something happen? Well, when will my finances get improved? When will I move? When will I meet my true love? That kind of a thing. But I go with tarot in a different route. The way I was taught tarot was to work with the universe and not have the universe just provide for you. So if you have a question, HB, I'm going to revise the question to how. So, or how or what. So it's going to be more of a, like, let's say you were asking me, when am I going to move? I would respond by saying that we are going to revise that to saying, how can I ensure that I move by a certain day? Or if you are looking into wanting to know when you're going to find your true love. So I would say, what can HB do to attract a new relationship? That kind of a thing. And like sometimes people need to know what they need to heal from. So instead of asking, am I ready to move on? You can always do a yes or no question, but you could always do something more to the effect of, what should I pay attention to in order to move on to my next thing? That kind of a thing. So that's what I do. I actually get more into the deeper question versus just doing a yes or no question or having the universe just provide. And that's how I use the tarot, and that's how I was taught to use the tarot. Does the universe see that you have learned your lesson with men? I can try working with that question, but I will not be able to try working with that question until I actually get the $8 donation within in my profile. Jennifer, we can probably say, instead of does the universe see that I have learned my lessons with men, we might want to change that to how will I know if I've learned my lessons from men? What energy should I pay attention to regarding my lessons from men? Like that kind of a thing. Hello, Noah. How are you doing? Nicole, what's going on with you? Jessica. Oh, that's a cool way to say Jessica. So Jessica, I will be able to answer your question with an $8 donation. I'm not doing free ones tonight, actually, at the moment. Let's see. We've got Nicole. Nicole, I'm not going to be able to do. Let's see. Does Markins have love spells on me because he's in love with? Yeah, Morgan, I would be annoyed with your job too. Nicole, I'm not going to be able to actually get into Markin's energy because I actually don't do third-party energies. I want to help you take actionable steps to take more control of your life. So that's what I do. That's how my stuff works. Aaliyah, I will be able to also work on helping you with your question, and once I get an $8 donation, and you can find that link in my profile. Morgan, for now, you're just going to need to roll with the punches, I think. And in the meantime, maybe try applying for other jobs. That's what I would do. Roll with the punches for the time being and just wait till they get kind of their footing, because I'm not sure what's going on over there, but it seems like something strange is going on over there. But that's what I would suggest. I would suggest just kind of staying put for now. Yeah, I mean, you have a job. You have someone who's actually hired you. So I would, and that I didn't mean that to say that derogatory. But I think that that's something that you might need to just kind of like see what happens once all the gears kind of start turning a little bit. But that's how I would suggest that. Swords, pentacles, swords. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know. I understand, Morgan. It can be rough, but there's always going to be a little bit of an adjustment period when people join, and it's just something to pay attention to. 0, 20, sun, moon, star. This person did not shuffle the deck very well, which I find kind of interesting. So I went to a tarot event, and they found my bag of tricks of all these tarot decks, and she tried shuffling, and she didn't shuffle very well. Already fed up. They switched things up. Yeah, again, also something to think about, Morgan. How far away is the job, Morgan? I can see that too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. So this is the thing that I would consider with that, Morgan, is that you're 5 minutes away. I know that you have plans to work. I know that it causes a little bit of disruption, but for the time being, I would just like, if they say you don't have to go into work for the day, don't go into work for the day. Like, just be a little bit, I know that it sounds annoying to get ready and be excited to go, but that's just something that you might need to do for a minute. I'm going back and after being in a professional environment, wanting to help other people. I mean, retail can be professional. 5, 4, 3, 2, king, queen, knight, page, 10, 9, 8, 7, ace. Okay, not this environment. Different. Yeah, I mean, that is fair. That is very fair. Very fair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Page, knight, queen, king. All right. So that's pentacles, swords. Jesus, what's going on? King, queen, knight, page, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, ace. Awesome. No, I don't think it should. Noah Jatasor. I'm not sure what that means. King, queen, knight, page, 10, 9, 8, 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, ace. Awesome. So the wizards one is done. And I think that's all they got into. I had all these cards in order. I was all prepared for the full moon, and then they shuffled them. So that's empty. We are on to what we have. So this is good. This is we're using the Halloween deck. Oh, we got a Hannah. Hannah has sent me a donation. Hi, Cody. So Hannah, are you back? Oh, Hannah, got it. Okay, so Hannah's your name. All right, got it. So Hannah, I am using the Halloween tarot or the Trick or Treat tarot. Which one would you like me to use for you for your reading? Halloween. All right. So we're going to go a little bit this way. What would be your question for the tarot, Hannah? Making sure I have all the cards out. This is the sun. These are just that. That one, cool. Maribel, welcome in. Paulina, that one, and this is what I've been using for my meditations. All decks are good to be cleansed this full moon. Awesome. What does my soul need right now? And how am I standing on my own way of growth? Hannah, let's get a little bit more specific. So instead of doing both, like what does your soul need right now, and how am I standing in my own way of growth? Let's pick one. My thought is probably what or how am I standing in my own way of growth is probably going to answer both questions. What does my soul need right now? But I can answer. I think that we don't want to confuse the tarot. So, which do you have a preference of which one you'd like me to answer? Good questions, by the way. Very good questions for being a beginner with tarot. All right. What does Hannah's soul need right now? All right. So I've got the deck. We're gonna do a little shuffle. Hannah is new to the tarot. What do you have an oracle deck? I guess right now. What does I don't even know what to ask about the oracle deck. Like which one? But I don't even. I don't really have very many oracle decks. So I don't even know what to ask about an oracle deck. What does Hannah's soul need right now? What does Hannah's soul need right now? You're in Ohio. Morgan, where are you at again? Spiritual animal opening. TD, you can ask, but I won't be able to answer the question. New Jersey, got it. I won't be able to answer the question unless I get the $8 donation. You want Florida. Got it. So from Ohio Station. Oh, you're in Japan. Oh, cool. Oh, so I'm talking Japan. All right. Well, hello, Japan. So, Hannah, it looks like the tarot is telling you that you need to ground yourself a little bit more. I think that with a new spiritual path, with a new spiritual journey, there might be a tendency to get a little like in your head and a little dreamy. What the tarot is suggesting you do is to also find a balance with actually grounding yourself with whatever that means to you. You got you got pumpkins, and I'm going to show you the cards in a minute. But the pumpkins are the pentacles of the tarot, and tarot. So pentacles are the things that we can touch, are the material items. It's usually our health, our body, and our money. So we asked today what what does your soul need, right? We asked the tarot, what does Hannah's soul need right now? You got the Two of Pentacles, which is the card that was at the bottom of the deck. You also got the Eight of Pentacles. So you're really going to want to ground yourself a little bit. Now, I'm going to go into the meanings here in just a second. So I'll start with the Eight. To me, the Eight of Pentacles is a perfected skill. Make sure there's a little bit of practice involved. There's not, it's something that you've kind of done over and over again. So when you're going after what does your soul need right now, probably with this new spiritual journey that you're going on, don't go after just the one thing or think that the one thing is correct. You're probably going to want to practice a few things and practice asking. I wouldn't say ask the same questions over and over and over, because then the tarot or your oracle cards are probably going to get mad at you. But you probably want to, what this is probably telling you is just to keep up your hard work. Make sure that you know that you are a beginner. I'm getting more with this card for you is understanding that some of these things take time, and that you need to just remember that. memorizing meanings or getting more in tune with your intuition, all that kind of stuff. But again, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, so you're going to want to be a little bit more grounded as you're doing this. Now, with the Two of Pentacles, this means balance. With the Two of Pentacles, it's usually fun and work, or two relationships, maybe two jobs, maybe two boyfriends, that kind of a thing. But I have a feeling that what this is, based on what I know about you right now, Hannah, it sounds a little bit more like you want to try to find a balance between your old life and your new life, or your old spirituality versus your new spirituality a little bit. Or maybe it could be something to do with how the military is going to, I don't want to say be affected by, but more like how do you balance a new spiritual practice with being in the military? That could be something there along those lines, but I'm going to say you're probably going to want to make sure that you remain as balanced as possible, especially with your health, your body, and your money regarding these, whatever your soul needs right now. What feels very interesting about these cards is you've got a 2 and an 8, and they're both on two opposite ends of the cycle, a 2 and an 8. So there might be a little bit of, you might feel like you're stretched a little bit. You might feel a little stretched, maybe imbalanced kind of a thing, but just, I would, again, focus more. What I would probably do is focus more on current moments. So if you start thinking too far ahead of yourself, try grounding yourself in the current moment. How I would do that is just do a few breathing exercises. If you get a little overwhelmed, if you're getting a little bit more of like, what's going to happen if I do this? What's going to happen if I do that? I would just kind of take a pause and calm and just breathe in and breathe out, and then kind of go on with the rest of your day. Just kind of ground yourself a little bit before things get a little bit too crazy. Make sure you stay balanced in that way. What I also kind of like about this Eight of pumpkins here, you've got this cat behind you, it looks like. So it looks like you might have an actual opportunity here to be a teacher. I'm not entirely sure what you will be teaching, but it looks like somebody might actually be able to watch you do what you do best. So whatever skill this is that you're really good at, make sure you're happy doing it. I think you'll probably know what that is, but it seems like someone might be watching you, and you might be able to teach them how to do things the correct way, or pass on your knowledge to somebody else. Sometimes this actually means the apprentice card, but we asked, what does your soul need right now? So I would probably say something more to the effect of, you have the capability to become a teacher, is probably what I'm getting from that. HP, how are you doing with this? That was a lot of information thrown at you. You want to be a fitness coach. See, there you go. So that might be what this is. I don't know how far along you are in your fitness coaching journey, but that might be something you might want to pay attention to. I'm going to give you an option, Hannah. I'm going to give you an option here. I have a acquaintance who is also a fitness coach. He is a major geek, and so he's found a way to combine, I guess, geeky stuff with fitness. I'm not sure exactly what that entails. Again, he's just an acquaintance. I haven't signed up for a program or anything. But you want to be a fitness coach. You're also starting out on this spiritual journey. I wonder if there's a way how you can use your spiritual journey. Okay, just trying to figure out a path in life. I'm really stuck. I don't know that. So I don't think you're as stuck as you think you are. I think that you want to be a fitness coach. Hi, Leela. I know you want to be a fitness coach. I think that's something that you might want to. Yeah, I'm getting something more of like, from these cards, usually this is a perfected skill, but what I'm getting when I'm reading both the cards together with the balance, it feels more like a growth. Feels more like a personal growth to go into something. And you said you're a fitness coach having someone watch you. Leela, I'm in the middle of something for a minute, so I will get to you in just 2 seconds. That's how I would approach this. I know you feel really stuck and really lost. Can you tell me a little bit more about your military experience? Do you know if you're leaving the military anytime soon, or are you just kind of feeling stuck there, or are you preparing to leave to where that's why you're feeling stuck and lost? Can you tell me a little bit more about that situation? Maybe we can kind of dive a little bit more into that. Please Leela, I will be able to answer a question once I get an $8 thing in the. I have a link down in the description for $8. I will be able to see if I can help you answer your question. Give you some next answers toward Kanheya. Yeah. Let's see. You don't want to stay in, but I don't know what to do if I get out. Got it. Okay. Okay. Hannah, I think I've got an option for you. I know we asked, what does your soul need right now? Okay. Now, with the Two of Pentacles, this is a balance. Like what I mentioned, 2 jobs, work and play, 2 jobs, 2 relationships, that kind of a thing. I feel like this is your transition period. I feel like because you're feeling a little stuck and a little lost, I do feel like this is going to be a little bit of a transition period for you. Now, what I mean by that is one of these pumpkins is probably your military experience. One of these pumpkins is probably you wanting to be a fitness coach or trying something new. So I don't know how much time you have in the military, but is there a way how you can sign up for an online class, something you can do at your own pace, that kind of a thing? And that way you can balance military with trying to start a new fitness thing. I wonder if that could be an option for you. And then with the 8 of Pentacles here, it does kind of make me think that you might want to stay in the military for now, just because it does seem to be a perfected skill for you. And this cat might not actually be someone right now. This might be someone coming up later once you get into the next part of your journey of whatever that is. This cat might be the opportunity, like looking over your shoulder, like, hey, you should come over to me, and like I know you're perfect, you've got all this perfected skills going on with the military, but I want to be played with. I think it's my turn, and you should probably start thinking about, I know that you're doing great over here. Sorry, it's mirrored. You're doing great over here, but let's hang out with me. So in your journey of finding what comes next, make sure that you just remain balanced right now. Still stay in the military for now. What I would probably do, this is another thing that I would probably do, Hannah. I'm giving you so many options. So Hannah, if I am overwhelming you, please let me know. What I would do also is anything that you're thinking about doing, whether that's being a coach, and then anything that you want to even think that you thought was kind of cool. What I would do is paint yourself a few pictures. On Monday, not tomorrow necessarily, but just as an example, on a Monday, write down what everything it means to be a fitness coach to you. All the good, all the bad, what it'll do for you. Paint yourself a visual of what life will look like once you're a fitness coach. And then on Tuesday, do that with the next thing that you want to do. But what you want to do also is forget what you wrote about fitness coach. Don't even worry about that. Just write down, what does your life look like with this next thing. Maybe Wednesday would be, I know you said you don't want to stay. I wonder, just out of curiosity, hi Arctic. I wonder, out of curiosity, I wonder what would happen if you wrote down your life saying, what if you stayed in the military? Just see what feelings come up with that. And then again, forget about what you wrote on Tuesday, forget about what you wrote on Monday. And once you've kind of gone through all of your options that you have right now, see how it feels. see how each one of them feel, and then the one that feels the most aligned, the one that feels the most happy, the one that makes you the most excited, go after that and use the Two of Pentacles to balance yourself out with being in the military while also trying to grow into this new thing of whatever you want to do with it. Maybe it is that you just stay in the military for a little bit. I don't know, but that would be my suggestion. So Hannah, I hope that this was helpful to you. Give me a follow. And after you've kind of gone through that exercise, we can go pull some new cards in another couple of weeks, and we can kind of see how lost you're feeling or how things are looking going that way. Is that helpful to you, Hannah? How are you feeling? Are you overwhelmed? How are you feeling? Arctic, yes, you can have a question. We're not doing free ones. If you go to the link in my profile, it's an $8 donation. Leela, I'm just about ending here, I think, with Hannah. Did you happen to go, I'm checking my email now. That's what I'm doing. Did you happen to go into your email or the email and, or the link and do that? Mail. Okay. Hannah B. All right, cool. So just Hannah. Got it. So Leela's still here. Leela's possibly next, but we're going to see what Arctic says, or Arctic. Pentacles suit in the Halloween deck is cute, better than the original deck. Okay, yes, it was. I've been feeling this way for a while, so you're just confirmed it. Yeah, so yeah, Hannah, so just do that. I would very much so, but again, there is this also moon here. Like what I mentioned, you're going to want to follow your intuition. Like what I mentioned with all the Mondays, the Tuesdays, the Wednesdays, you're going to really want to feel what do each of these visions feel like to you as you are writing them out. But again, separate them so none of them bleed into each other. And that way you can kind of know what comes next. You'll see what excites you more. So yeah, just give me a follow, Hannah, and we can revisit this in another couple of weeks once you kind of see how things are looking like that. You're welcome. Okay, so Leela has not responded again. I have not gotten her. Arctic, I don't know if you said, okay, thanks. I don't know if you've left. Juan, welcome in. Okay, so I did all what I wanted to do there. What is this? Oh, this I'm using tomorrow. So this I'm not going to be able to use, but in order until later. So this I'm using tomorrow. I'm already shuffling this one. And also with the Radiant and also with the Everyday Witch. Those are already going to be, I need to shuffle those and do that later. Hannah, you are more than welcome to stay around and just chat about tarot if you would like to. No, but if you're also in Japan, so I don't know what the hours are over there. So I just want to throw that out there. So I think what I want to do, I came up with an idea today. And Morgan, I'm going to try and bounce something off of you, Morgan. I think what I want to do is like what we've been discussing the last couple of lives, Morgan. We've discussed how my method of doing tarot is a little off-putting at first, a little strange, a little unheard of. There are other readers. I was at this tarot event tonight that this medium was actually talking to me about how she has created her own practice as well as being a medium there's room for growth. Yeah, no, it's totally cool. Totally cool that you like it. But she's also in agreement that we want to use our gifts to help people grow. So what my thought was, I should do maybe sample readings. I don't necessarily want to do free readings, but if I just shuffle a deck and just kind of say, "Hi, Raven, what's going on?" But if I just, and also Raven, thank you for sharing the live. It's more of I wonder if I should give sample readings of like explain like a demonstration, explain my process, let people know. And that way I'm actually kind of like showing people what the process is like instead of just saying, "Hi, how are you doing?" on all these, I can, as people come into the live. I know it's kind of beneficial to do that, but I can also do that at the same time while I'm pulling cards. So I'm wondering if that might be helpful to kind of get some balls rolling, kind of a thing. Yeah, that might be a really good idea. So not offering free ones, but just showing people what it looks like to have a reading from me. Raven, how is your Sunday night doing? How are you doing tonight? Thank you, Morgan. I just came up with that idea earlier today. I probably also want to do that for my TikTok videos. I thought as well that might be a good thing to do. Yeah. So good so far. Happy to be home from work. Yep. Well, I mean, I'm technically working, but I like what I do. Where are you at, Raven, again? Can I make videos on yeah, I thought about that for Orem as well. Oh yeah, Salem, that's right. Oh, Salem, yeah. What do you do for work in Salem, if you don't mind me asking, Raven? I don't know if I asked you that last time. Really? All right, that's good to know for Orem. That might be a good thing to try. And then that way, when I'm not on Orem, people can, if they see my profile, they can always check out a video. That might be something. That might be worth it. That might be something to try. Oh, really? So you're right in the thick of it. For Salem, Massachusetts, a medium and a tarot reader. All right, so you're right in the thick of it. You're doing all the witchy stuff in Salem, Massachusetts. Congratulations. I actually thought about moving to Salem to do all this stuff, but I didn't know if I would. I don't know if I could handle the roundabouts, all the Massachusetts roundabouts. I don't know that I could do it. Yeah, I mean, that might be something for me to look into, Morgan. I don't know. I never thought about it. I didn't know that I could do that, but that might be something for me to think about. Hello, Dee Dee. Raven, let's see. Did you buy? It's beautiful here. I don't like the roundabouts. Yeah, those roundabouts. I wasn't driving when I went. I had a friend rent the car. I paid him back, but we went splitsies on it. But I let him drive it. All those roundabouts. No, I could not handle it. Are you in the thick of Salem, or are you like in Boston? Like, do you have to drive into Salem to work, or do you like live in the thick of Salem? People can buy my videos or watch for free. How do you buy videos? That's interesting. Larry. So, Larry, so I will not, that's a interesting question to ask. I'm going to revise it to how, but I would not be able to pull any cards with it until I get a donation with the $8 donation that I'm requesting. To do the $8 donation, it would be the link in the profile. Yeah. Oh, okay. Just know from watching. I think if you put up more video content on Aurora, people would definitely watch you more. Yeah, I mean that's an option. I didn't know that I could do that. So that's actually probably. I wonder if I could do that like on my TikToks too, like to transfer my TikToks. No, probably not. They wouldn't like that because it has a TikTok video, a TikTok link on there. I don't think they would like that. But that might be an option. That actually might be an option. Because yeah, Ornum is really doesn't want people to leave their platform, and that TikTok, the TikTok watermark is they're not going to be happy with that on a video. Thank you for the follow, Julie. Got it. All right. Well, I haven't quite given up on it. I haven't quite given up on it. That's what I'm gonna say there. I haven't officially X'd it yet. I just yeah, I haven't officially X'd it yet. It's still there. It's still an option. It might be the place to go, but I don't know. Raven, let's see. Do you have your own practice, Raven, or do you like work with somebody on like the main street of Salem or something? I'm not sure, Morgan. I probably wouldn't go on tonight just because I'm on TikTok right now, and I came on an hour later than I was expecting. But I mean, this week might work. Probably something to think about. I'm not against it. Maybe I need to just like pick a day. I should probably pick a day. I'm at the store, but I want to be in my own eventually. Okay, cool. I don't know if you can. I don't know if I can. It's weird seeing you on Ornum because I can't like the lives constantly. Nope, you can't like the lives on Ornum. That is very true. Raven, I don't know if you can. I don't even know if I can describe this correctly. I know. Do you work at one of the big stores or a small store? Haley, user 771. One of the big ones. Is it the purple one? Like the something witch? She's the most famous witch one, or the first psychic witch? Is it that one? The purple house? Mary J. Brielle, Diana. Jenny from the block. Oh, Crowhaven. Wow. All right. So they're asking for you. Oh, okay, Raven. You got a name out there. How long have you been out in Salem, Massachusetts, doing stuff like this? Him, Emma. Channel. Oh wow, you are new. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't TikTok, Morgan. It was not TikTok. That is definitely true. Wow, Raven. Congratulations, Raven. Congratulations for actually like getting up there, like and doing all that. Congratulations. I'm just gonna say that. Like that's really cool that you've only been there since July and you've got like multiple people asking you to do readings for them in Salem, Massachusetts. Just congratulations. Yeah, that's really cool, Raven. You live hop on both apps, Morgan? you live hop on both apps. You think I would? You think so, Raven? I'm gonna need okay, so this is Raven. This is what I'm gonna do. I need to plan a trip. I need to go back to Salem, Massachusetts in the off season, because I know that you guys are bonkers right now. And I need to just come by and say hi to you and just meet you in person. And it's a trip that I want to make. And I don't know, maybe it's time for me to think about leaving Los Angeles. I don't know. And that would just like kind of get to meet some of the people out there and see where I should try thinking about getting a job or something. I don't know. Thank you very much, Morgan. Hearing you guys tell me that I'm doing a really good job and that you think that I would do a really good job, it really it does help. It lifts me up. It really does, because sometimes I don't feel like I'm doing a good job. That's also probably just imposter syndrome. But hearing it from two people like at the same time, and Morgan, I know you've said it multiple times, it really does make me feel like I'm heading in the right direction. Just wanted to let you guys know that. So I wanted to say thank you for that. CJ NYC, thank you for the follow. Okay, got it. Well, yeah, I try to be as authentic as possible, and I'm not trying to money grab. I will tell people when I don't do a reading. I will tell people when a reading doesn't seem to make sense to me and when it's not in my wheelhouse. I had one person tell me they got mad at me for paying for the reading, not on order. I'm not that person, Morgan, but somebody else here on TikTok. and she was like, I want a refund. Oh, it was on YouTube. Someone was like, I want a refund because this is not what I paid for. And I was like, I can give you a refund after after my live is done. And eventually I gave it to her. So she cooled off as she stayed in the live, but she was really adamant. You said I'm inspiring, and I believe you will inspire a lot of more people in the future. Thank you very much, Morgan. That's actually one of there was a woman that was the person I was talking to at this tarot event tonight. She's actually an astrologer as well. She kind of went through my chart, and she was telling me that I'm probably going to be inspiring a lot of people in the future as well. It's going to be a long way to get there, she thinks, possibly, but why does it have to be so hard? Robert, I would be willing to answer a question similar to that. I'm probably going to revise it a little bit. Instead of is Tiara's love for you coming soon, I want to change it more into a question to give you an actual actionable step and something to give you more empowerment. But in order to do that, I'm going to be asking for an $8 donation. And in order to get the $8 donation, it's a link in the profile. CJ NYC, yes, you are doing great. Thank you very much. I think, have you been in here before as CJ? I saw that you just followed me, so I'm just wondering, have you been in here before? Hi, Megs. Thank you for the hand heart. Morgan, you're welcome. I believe it for sure. I can see it happening. Meg sends a heart. She's the #1 gifter. Meg's followed me as well. Wow, there's a lot of stuff happening just now. That was a lot of information to take in. Offended 24/7. That's a fun name. Aw. Thank you, CJ. I thank you for your support as well. Are you a tarot person, CJ? Obviously you are, since you followed me, but what's your relationship? I guess I should ask, what's your relationship with the tarot? I live hop all the time, or listen to music. Yep, no, you live hop all the time. Your mind is the Knight of Swords. I can gather that. That's true. Okay, sure, Raven. I'll take it. And then we can chat, and I can chat Massachusetts. I don't know. I visited Massachusetts on Halloween a couple of years ago, and I actually really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed my time there. Some people say that I joined the right time, or I went at the right time because we were just coming out of the pandemic, so there wasn't as many people. Because as we were gearing up for it, me and my friend were seeing messages of bring your own toilet paper and make sure that you bring your own food. So we packed, we were making sure we brought our own toilet paper. We were making sure, but we had a good time. We were fine. It was amazing, but we've been told that probably we went when it was easier because we were just coming out of the pandemic. Let's see. Brazy. So does CJ miss Lulu? We are no. Morgan, actually, the Sabrina house is in New Jersey, actually. The show was based, the TV show was actually based there. Twiz Kid, Sushi, how you doing? So Brazy, I will not. So first of all, Brazy, I will not be able to answer a question until I get an $8 donation. Secondly, I would ask also, who is CJ and who is Lulu? Because I actually don't get into third-party energies. I get more into the actual querent's energies. I want to give the querent an actual step or an actual thing to feel empowered. So I don't know. I wouldn't be able to answer if CJ's or Lulu is not you. I wouldn't be able to answer that specific question. Morgan, I need to watch the show again. It was fun. I liked the show. That was my voiceover. I did Salem's voiceover. I don't know if you saw that video. I did that. Let's see. Have you ever been to Casa? No, I have not been to Casa Daga. Casa Daga. I don't think that I've ever. No. Cool. Twiz Kid. Welcome on a Sunday night. I need to join you on your live over there. I followed him, actually. I did follow him, Scott, I believe. I followed him, so I need to actually look at his channel more. No, it's not a Sabrina statue, Raven. It's a Bewitched statue, isn't it? Isn't it Samantha? It's Samantha. If there was a Sabrina statue, I missed it, and I'm mad now. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, okay. Raven, you scared me. Oh, because I'm a Sabrina. Okay, so Raven, I'm a Sabrina the Teenage Witch fan. Like I'm a fanboy, and I'm currently writing some short stories, like with the Sabrina world in mind. It's different. I'm obviously making it my own, but Sabrina, yeah, if something Sabrina was there, like Raven, I'm gonna go back to Morgan for just a second. It's okay, Raven, no worries. They were both witches. I'm okay, no worries. But when I went to Salem, Massachusetts for the Halloween party or the Halloween event that I went to, I separated from my friend. My friend went. We both left for the airport at the same time. He went from Salem, Massachusetts. Sorry. So he went from Salem, Massachusetts to home. He came back home. I went from Salem, Massachusetts to New Jersey, from New Jersey to home, because I specifically went from Salem or Boston to New Jersey, took an Uber to the Sabrina house, took pictures, fanboyed, all that kind of stuff, took an Uber back to the airport, and then went back home. Like that's literally what I did. It was like literally 40 minutes out there. I fanboyed for 20 minutes at the house, took pictures, and literally a 40-minute Uber ride back, and then I flew home. Like it was that I was that close, and I was going to stop by the Sabrina house. Yeah. You threw Costco chicken at your ex's house. That's funny. Let's see. What did I miss here? I'm gonna have to really make a Casa Daga. I'm gonna have to really look into that to do that. Plants by Wade Lee. I'm gonna have to look into that. You mix them up. Morgan, I told that story. I think that's all I was caught up on. Twiz Kid, what's going on? What's happening? I think, was there something I was in the middle of? Need to watch the show again. Amazing, please. Yep, I don't think that I did that. I think I'm all caught up. Thank you for liking the live, Julie. K Music. So for those of you who are just now joining, I'm Chris, and I am be right back. See, Morgan's a hopper. I started doing TikTok video recordings, doing a video right now for myself, for my spirit baby boy. Aw, that's cute. Twiz Kid, what is your TikTok handle? Because I'm on TikTok right now, and I won't do it right now, but I'll follow you. I had a connection with my daughter before I was pregnant with her. Oh, that's good. That's always good. Can you have a card? I can give you a card for $8 for an $8 donation. The link is in my profile. I'm not doing free ones tonight. Girls got to eat. I just got to protect my energies as well. I can show you guys this. This is what happened when I did free ones. When I was doing free ones, this is what happened to me. Where did it go? That's what happened to me with my free ones. When I was doing free readings, my list went up and I got drained. I got tired. It did not work out for me. So back-to-back readings for free, it just drained me, and I had to stop doing that. Like it just kept going, and I had to figure out a way to protect my energy. I don't like doing the readings where, like, when some readers say I'll do readings to people I'm drawn to. I don't really understand that. I don't get it. But because I'm willing to work with anybody if they're willing to kind of work with me and how my practice works. But I need to I couldn't do free ones all the time. I just couldn't do it. It was too exhausting. To do your cosmic child. Okay, I will look that up. Your cosmic child. Let me write this down. So many notepads everywhere around here. So many notepads. Here we go. Your cosmic child. On TikTok. All right. I have written you down, and I will put that to the side. All right, Raven, be right back. For those of you who are just now joining, I'm Chris, and I am doing $8 tarot readings this evening. I'm more of a self-help tarot reader. So instead of asking when will when will my finances improve, I'm going to actually give you actionable steps of what you can do to improve your finances. So the question would actually be, what can I do to improve my financial situation? I just want to give you actionable steps and feel more empowered in your life versus just having the universe just kind of give you stuff. So let's give you some growth, personal growth, and take back some of your energy. Take back some of your there's a word that I'm missing. Take back some of your there's a word. I'm missing the word. Liberty? Take back some of your not energy. Claim more of your energy. That's probably more of what I'm looking for. Claim more of your energy. Hello, Mary. Justice. Julie Lynn, thank you for liking the live. Gremlin, Xtina, Leslie, Nina. Oh, Nina liked the live. Dee Dee came back and she joined. Numi, Nina liked the live. I'm guessing that's Michael. How's everyone doing? What's everyone's connection with the tarot here? What brings you on TikTok tonight? How's everyone hanging out, being cool? What's going on? What's happening? Alicia, Burka. Seal, Amelia, Natasha. So this is what I'm going to do. I came up with this idea, and I want to show you what a reading looks like when you're doing a reading with me. So I'm going to use the Halloween tarot, and what we're going to do is we're going to pretend like someone has asked me, let's do like this question that I just mentioned. When will my finances improve? So if someone comes to me like that, I would reverse that and reverse engineer that. And I would tell them, let's change the question to, what can you do to improve your finances? So so I would shuffle the cards. We're going to shuffle the cards. I usually do it 9 times, but this is an example. We don't need to get too bonkers with it, but I would shuffle it 9 times, and then I'll shuffle it a couple more times here just to make sure I don't get some of the cards that I've gotten earlier this evening. I mean, maybe I will, I don't know. But we're asking the tarot, what can Veronica do to improve her finances? And I would pick 2 cards, the one at the top and the one on the bottom. So we have the Ace of Pumpkins and the 10 of Bats. Ace of Pumpkins is also in reverse. Anthony, I'm doing $8 tarot readings, so I will not be able to. Will I find it? I think you'll find your lost wallet, but we can probably see what we can pull some cards for to see how you can find your lost wallet. That kind of a thing. See, maybe retracing your steps or something. I wonder if the tarot would be able to give you that kind of an answer. Yeah. So again, we're going to go back to he couldn't pay you. Who couldn't pay me? Anthony? Is that what you're talking about, Kyra? Oh, well, that does kind of make sense. I mean, I guess I was slow on that joke, but I mean, so yeah, going back to this Veronica question that I'm hypothetically asking. Veronica's asked, how can she improve her finances? We've got the Ace of Pumpkins in reverse, and pumpkins are money, our health, our body, and our money. So because the Ace of Pumpkins is in reverse, it's not a new journey. She seems to needs to be taking care of something else right now, or holding the fort. Probably doing more of what she's already doing. We've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So there could be some internal energy. She might need to be thankful for what she has right now. Learning how to be more grateful, or having more gratitude. So we also have the other card that we got was the Ten of Bats. And the Ten of Bats, I believe it's the Ten of Swords. Is the Ten of Bats, Morgan, is the Ten of Bats the Ten of Swords? They changed the name on this, and I just always, the deck is right in front of me. Pumpkins, Imps is Wands. Yes, Bats is... Bats is Swords. That is correct. Bats is Swords. Bats are cute. I want one for a pet. They eat bananas. I mean, bats are cute. That is true. Tasha, I will not be able to answer your question for free. I'm doing $8 donations. But we are probably going to change that question to, instead of will you get a new job this month, it's probably going to be changing it to how will I get a new job this month? Or what can I do to get a new job this month? Like I said, we got the 10 of Bats here, and the 10 of Bats is the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords usually means something is dead, something is done, something is over. It is a completion card. So Veronica, she's asked what can she do to improve her finances. She's probably not going to be looking at something new right now. I think that something has come to an end. She's probably going to have a new thought coming up soon, but she needs to recognize what she's having gratitude for right now. And then once she's recognized more gratitude, she'll be able to come up with a new idea in order to make some new money. But right now, what she's doing right now, she's not able to, it seems like she's not able to come up with new ideas because she's stressing out about her money situation. So once she's able to get past this 10 of Bats and goes into the Ace of Swords, she'll probably be able to flip this card over and be able to start making some money or going on a new adventure, money-wise. But until then, it looks like she needs to form a little bit of more gratitude and slow herself down a little bit. So that is how I would read that question. Just wanted to give you guys a little example of what a reading like me would look like. We would also go back and forth. She would give me some more information, and I would tell her more information based on what the cards are actually telling me, and we just make a little bit more of a conversation about it. So I would give her actionable steps. The actionable step here, again, would probably be to just take a pause, which taking a pause, deciding not to do nothing is deciding to do nothing is still doing something. So I would just advise her to be more grateful for what she has. Get to know this ending first. Wait till that ending completely plays out. Get into the Ace of Swords, and then that will probably flip this card over. So she just needs to probably have a little bit more patience. Kyra, thank you very much for saying you're amazing. So, Nurbani, I will not be able to answer your Diana. I probably am not going to be able to answer your question until I get the $8 donation. For me, he still remembered me when we meet. I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to ask here, as well. Kyra, what is your relationship with the tarot? Ms. Haley. Ash. King Mojo. Wait, I missed it. Dang it. I think it was King Mojo Jojo. And that was Mojo Jojo for, I think that was, one, because my company name is Mojo, Flow Your Mojo, and two, Powerpuff Girls. So, okay, so hold on. LOL, thank you for following me. Nor, I'm gonna also, I can answer that question. It's gonna be more of what can you do to attract a boyfriend or a husband? But again, I will not be able to answer that until I get an $8 donation. That's how that's going to work with that. Did your brother find the right woman? So Kashi, I'm not going to be able to answer the question until I get an $8 donation, but I also want to ask, why are you asking about your brother finding the right woman? But that's neither here nor there right now. You don't need to answer it. I wouldn't be able to pull any cards until, I mean, I guess I could get some advice on it, but I wouldn't be able to pull any cards until I get the $8 donation. I'm on top of the world. Thank you for the 2 dolphins. I've never seen 2 dolphin, the dolphin gift, but thank you. I like dolphins. Dolphins are cute. I think we lost Kayla. I think we lost Kyra. I think we lost Kyra. She seems to have disappeared. Robin. Donna. Julie. Chantel. Trudy. Lupita. Joni. It's Irene. Witchy. Let's see. I'm going to nap. I think I need to rest before feeding my baby in a few hours. Have a good night. Twiz Kid, what is your name, just so that I know, so that I can try to remember it? I don't know if you told me last time, but I'm forgetting it right now. What's your actual name, if you don't mind me, if you don't mind telling me? Chelsea. Hello, Chelsea and Themby. What's going on? It's Isaac, man. It's Isaac, man. How you doing? Adam. Security. I must have lost Twiz Kid. I'll have to ask them next time. Their name. I think they went to bed. Lou. Jennifer, I'm not doing any free ones. I'm doing $8 readings with a donation from the link in my profile. That's how I'm doing these tonight. Themby, welcome in. What is your relationship with the tarot, Themby? Kendra, Red Hot Gem. Jolie. Sue Ann, Landa. Shani, Anita. Thank you, Universe. Universe must have been kind to you. Hi, Shani. How are you doing? What's going on? What's Aneta Perez? Relationship with the tarot. So I'm a tarot reader. I use tarot cards. I read tarot cards, and I was asking what your relationship, if you have a relationship with the tarot cards, with a tarot practice. What's going on, Aneta? Yep, I missed Twiz Kid. She must have gone to bed already, or they, whoever they are. I'm doing good. Just hanging out on TikTok, getting to know you guys a little bit, doing some readings. I went to a tarot event tonight. I had some people mess up my cards, but I got it all figured out. I was getting them ready for the full moon that's happening in a couple of days. So I'm going to cleanse them all over my windowsill tomorrow night, at least most of them. And then I'll do some of it on Tuesday. And then I'll also do some of it on Wednesday, just to use the full moon to its full benefit. My list is open, Shani. Yep, my list is open. It's $8 for the link in the profile. Samantha, is Jason mad at that girl that called you? So, Samantha, I am a different reader. I am actually going to get more into your energy, but is Jason mad at that girl? Jason's a third party, so that's not a question that I would be able to answer. I would like to empower you in something regarding the situation, not ask you about Jason being mad at someone. I would like to help you have some personal self-growth within the situation, or give you some actionable steps of what you can do in the situation. So that's kind of how my readings work, not just asking for other third-party energies. That's just what I do. Sue-Ann liked the live. Psychic Vine. Raven, thank you very much for liking the live. Diana. Oh, what's going on, Oh? How's everyone doing tonight on TikTok? We got some busyness going on Sunday night. We got some busy stuff. Brendo, Steph. How you doing, Raven? I saw that you liked my my post on the other app, the Crackbook app, about me doing the charity event with my tarot cards. Thank you for that contact again. So that was interesting. I didn't want to tell you if it was a yes or no until I found out. But yeah, I think it should be fun. Shani, I'm going to check on this really fast. Yep. All right. Shani. Ooh, Shani, thank you very much. What is well, first of all, Shani, do you want to use the Halloween tarot, or do you want to use the trick or treat tarot? Oh, cool, Raven. Is it a guest? I've never have you, and you went last year, trick or treat. All right, we've got trick or treat, and I think you went a couple years ago, Christina. I don't know who that is, but you went a couple times. So I've never been to this kind of event, so this will be an interesting one for me to attend. Yeah, you've been. Yeah, not last year. I think the one that I saw was 2015. Shani, what is your question for the tarot? Yeah, this will be interesting to go to an actual wax museum. I don't know. This will be interesting, but should be fun. Just a general. All right. So let's do a general for Shani here. Shani has asked for a general reading with the tarot. We're doing the Trick or Treat tarot deck here. Let's see what we got coming up here. Shani, is this your first time here? Out of curiosity? Cool. Well, welcome, Shani. I'm Chris. I have actually developed a practice to help writers get out of writer's block, but I also do personal readings as well. So just if you happen to be a writer and you are looking for a way to write your stories with tarot cards, I'm probably someone who can help you out with that. Yeah, welcome in. We are a very happy place here. We like to be a very happy place here, very helpful place here. And if you have any questions about tarot, I'm happy to answer them and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, okay, so that one, got it. Okay, so Shani. I'm going to tell you to make a move. It's probably not an emotional move. If it is an emotional move, it's not going to be a new emotion. So this is where I'm getting from here. You got the Hanged Man in reverse. So this is the card that's at the bottom of the deck. The Hanged Man is about seeing things from another person's perspective, taking a pause, taking a little bit of break. With it in reverse, it's telling you to probably make a move, do something faster, get off of, don't hang upside down and wait, do something. Now, the reason why I'm telling you it's probably not going to be something emotional, you got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Now, when aces come up, they usually mean a new cycle. Cups are our emotions. I'm getting chills down my right arm. Just FYI, I get chills down my right arm when things seem to be aligning. Aces of cups, or aces in general, mean a new cycle. But when an ace comes up reversed, it usually means a no. So we've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy here. So with this act that you want to do and you want to make a move on, it's probably not going to come from an emotional space. If it is going to come from an emotional space, it's probably going to come from an already existing emotion, and it's not going to lead you into a new emotional cycle. Does that make sense, Shani? I'm not sure if that makes sense to me, but that's what it's kind of reading to me as. Okay, cool. So as long as that makes sense. You're really going to want to pay attention to the Hanged Man because this is a Major Arcana card. So with the Major Arcana card, it is a card that is the big lessons of life. So whatever seems to be the biggest thing going on in your life right now, I would highly recommend acting on it and not waiting on it. Again, it's probably not going to be a new emotional journey. It's probably going to be an emotion you're probably already feeling. So that's what the tarot is telling you right now. You've been going through a lot this year. We've all been going through a lot this year, girl. Oh my God, we've all been through it. Now, I was listening to a podcast today about how eclipse season is coming up in a couple of the next couple of weeks, starting tomorrow, Tuesday. So there was an eclipse back in the spring. Hello, Ivy. There was an eclipse season back in the spring, which kind of said, shed everything. Everything. You just need to shed the people, shed the habits, shed the everything. You just turned 42. So we've been shedding a lot of crap for the last 6 months, or whenever long the last eclipse season was in the spring. So now we're coming into a new eclipse season where the eclipses are aligning to show us that we're all going to start going on to a new adventure. We're all going into a new cycle. So like what you said before with you saying that you've been through a lot this year, it's probably because you were shedding a lot over the summer. From the spring up until now, you've probably been shedding people, shedding habits, all this stuff. Turning 40 is one of the things. It changes you when you get later in life. Positive changes are coming. Correct. That's what the podcast was saying. I'm hoping, because they said they pulled a lot of pentacles in their card drawing during the podcast. So I am crossing my fingers that abundance is coming after eclipse season. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Promising on a large scale. Okay, if you feel it too, Raven, I'm going to go along with you as well. I've been told that for myself as well. I got a reading back in June or July, and they actually said abundance is coming. I think I was expecting it to come in more July, August, but I think it seems like it probably was talking more about the eclipse season area. So, I mean, between multiple people telling me I'm doing great here on TikTok, between that reading on the divine timing, between that reading, between people telling me seem to be doing a really good job on here, and with the eclipse seasons, and Raven telling me this, it feels like I'm on the right track, but I'm like, Chris could use some help now. So yeah. Shani, let's see, you knew turning 40 would be a turning point for me. Yeah. So it's interesting, Shani, that you say that, because I actually had a friend. I am a very bubbly person. I would always bounce around. I was a very social person before we were forced to be locked up in our homes for 2 years. And I had a friend who was like, I can't wait for you to turn 40 and to not do this anymore. I can't wait to see you become an old man. And it took the pandemic for me to figure out that I like being alone. So with me being alone, like I'm now kind of a little bit more rigid, a little bit more not very I'm still bubbly, but I'm not as bubbly as I was. I'm less of a people pleaser. That's more of what it came down to. So that was when I kind of turned 40 as well. So just something to keep in mind there. Shani, I've kind of gotten off track a little bit, but was that reading helpful to you? Did that reading help you with the Hanged Man and the Ace of Cups? More balance. Yeah, that makes sense, Raven. Yes, a lot more balance now. I'm protecting my energy a lot more. I'm not being as much of a people pleaser anymore. So I've learned to protect my energy a lot more. Cool, Shani. Give me a follow if you haven't already, and then in another couple of weeks, let's pull some new cards and see if let's see if something else comes up with some energies that you can probably be paying attention to about how this decision went for yourself. Yeah, I think we've all learned a little bit about how to protect our own energy. And that's just, I think that was something that we all kind of learned over the pandemic a little bit as a collective. Well, most of us who are actually on a spiritual journey. Kanisha, I'm sorry I've been setting boundaries, correct. Kanisha, I'm sorry I haven't welcomed you in. Everyone, this is Kanisha. She's Royal Highness. She's my moderator. So let's see. You asked, how are you? I'm doing good. I went to a tarot reading event tonight, and they all got into my tarot cards, so I had to put them back in order. But I got them back in order. They're all ready for the full moon, except for these 2 Halloween decks and a couple decks I'm using tomorrow for my Flow Your Mojo community that I have to do some readings for tomorrow in the afternoon. Other than that, though, all the decks are in order and they're all ready for the full moon. You're welcome, Shani. I hope to help you soon as well, and if you need any more help. Like I mentioned, also Raven, I don't know that you don't know this, Raven, actually. Because Raven, you are, and sorry, I did not introduce you, Raven. Raven's also one of my moderators. I did not even introduce you. But Raven, just to let you know, I've decided to give my moderators at least one. No, you're fine. I don't plan these. I just kind of come on whenever I can because I don't know what my schedule is. But Raven, I am starting to give my moderators one free tarot reading every time I come on and when you join me. So just to let you know, Raven, if you want a tarot reading, you get one free one every single time you join. And you're with us. And that's the same with Kanisha. That's the same with Christina. I think it's the same with Allie, but I'm a little Allie. Right now. We'll see what happens. But I just want to let you know that. Korea. Annabug. Yeah, Kanisha, I was even late. I came on at like 9 o'clock. I wasn't even, I stayed, yeah. It's been better tonight. It's been a lot more active. I've done 2 readings so far. I've gotten a lot more questions, more new people actually involved. So it's been better than it's been the last few nights. I've done 2 readings, but it'd be nice to get 2 or 3 more before I leave. But yeah, it's been very active tonight, a lot more active. So, okay. Is there a reason, Raven? Are you just tired, or is there just not much, what's going on with that? Just out of curiosity. Wendy Wicca. I'm going to blow my fan really fast. I'm going to get my fan turned on. Hold on for just a second. Okay. Ivy, I don't do yes or no questions. I can if you really want me to, but I would still need the $8 donation. But yes or no questions, I want to give you more of a personal growth experience. I don't really want to just give you a yes or no question and like have you just kind of go on your way. It's just not what I'm here to help people, and I want to help you as much as possible. But I will do a yes or no if it's absolutely desperate in order to do that. But I'm probably going to want to try to at least revise the question to give you a little, like an actionable step to feel empowered. Let's see. Thank you, Raven. Let's see. I think committing to 30 minutes is more manageable, and if it goes to an, oh yeah, cool. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, Raven. I just happen to come on. I try to cap. I know that this sounds crazy, but I usually just try to cap it at 4. I know I should be going less, but for some reason, time gets away from me. And right around 4 hours was when I'm like, oh, I'm getting a headache. Or right around 4 hours, I start to yawn or something. And lately it's been 3, just because I'm coming on so late. But yeah, it's just that I know this is kind of weird, but there's a little bit of a competitive side in me, and there's games that TikTok does. I have no idea how to play them, but there's like rankings you can do with like A, B, C, and I was like a C2. For some reason, I dropped down to a C5 when they revised all their games, and I was like so angry. So now I'm like, the more hours I go online, possibly the more higher I'll get in the. And yeah, I don't do the games either. I don't do them, but I just want this. I just want to, like, the more I was online, the more I was at least going up in the like ranks and the levels. But I didn't do anything else. I don't, all the battles and all this stuff, I don't do any of that. But I wanted to get higher just for fun, just to see what I could do with it. But they've revised all their games again, and I dropped down from a C2 to a C5, and it kind of made me mad. So again, I'm still protecting my energy. I'm still making sure that I'm putting my energy first. I'm not putting the game first. So yeah, no, well, it just says like in my top corner up here, like for me, it's like, yeah, it says in my top corner sometimes. It says I'm a league C5. And I think I was a C4. No, I think I was a C3 or 2 before they revised something and they changed. I don't know. Oh, you see mine. Okay. Yeah. But before it was like a C2 or C3. And so I am putting my energy first. Yeah, that's the only thing I've really paid attention to. I don't know anything about the gifts no, Alex, I'm not really going to do pregnancy. I can help you. I can give you advice on how to get pregnant, but I am not going to tell you if you are pregnant. That's not the way that I read. I can give you spicy time advice. That's kind of what I would do in that in those kind of readings. Hello, felicitations. Felicitations. Thank you for the follow. Wookie. Deirdre. Are you going to go this year to the fundraiser, Raven? Dina. Hello, Dina. Welcome in. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go, obviously, because I'm doing tarot readings there. What can you describe it a little bit from your past experiences of going? Like, what is it like? Is there a dinner? Is there, like, what is it? Like, what kind of event is this when your people go? Is it just like going and hanging out at a bar and they just kind of like a party, okay? But they just kind of drop like money where they need to raise funds for the hospital? I wonder if I could raise funds for the hospital with TikTok. I wonder if I could do that. I don't know. Okay, that's true. I wonder how they're going to do that, because it seems like he's invited a lot of people. Do you know? I haven't looked at Brian's Instagram a lot, but I feel like he's sharing a lot of people. are they going to have room for all these people, or is he resharing people? Because it seems like he's sharing a lot of people are coming, a lot of celebrities. And I'm just kind of like, is this seems like a lot of people. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to see what I can do with that. Linking the profile if I can. Rob. I totally just spaced on that one. Morgan. Shonda. How's everyone doing tonight? What's going on? Kashi. Sorry, Kashi. Okay, no worries. I mean, I'm just wondering. It'll be interesting to see how this goes, because this seems like it'll be a fun event. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do $20 readings, and then like five. He said that Brian said that $5 can go to $5 can go to the charity. That's kind of what we planned on, but we'll see how that goes. Things could change between now and the month. You never know. Watching YouTube and then got on here. Nothing too exciting. Yep, nothing's too exciting over here either. Late night snack. I thought about grabbing my peanut butter. It's right over there. I really want to just take spoonfuls of peanut butter and just eat the spoonfuls of peanut butter. I didn't have the meat. I have some chicken and some turkey in the fridge, but I didn't eat it today. Yep, peanut butter. It's my favorite thing. I have to be careful with not be careful with it. I have to be careful with the peanut butter because I can make meals out of it. It's a problem. It's addicting. But I actually, oh, yep. The one, oh, so good. The problem that I have with the problem I have with some peanut butters, I try to get peanut butters that are, Reese's peanut butter cups is my jam. I tried to get peanut butters that do not have palm oil in them. So there was one I was trying to get called at Ralph's. It's the Simple Truth kind, and it has palm oil in it, and it made me so mad. So it's not that I'm allergic. It's just something about knocking down trees in the Amazon, and I know it's just one person, but I just want to try to save the monkeys. I don't know. Sammy. Yeah. The one that I have right here, it's the off-brand. I think it's Kroger. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it's Kroger, and it's the big kind, because I go through a jar of these like a month. It's bonkers. I have an apple with peanut butter every morning for breakfast. I got my peanut butter too. We can totally have peanut butter together. We can eat it together, Raven. This one says it's peanuts, sugar, 2% less of molasses, fully hydrogenated vegetable oils, rapeseed, cottonseed, and soybean, and salt. So there's at least no palm oil. I don't know if rapeseed or cottonseed or soybean are doing anything to the monkeys, but yeah. I have not had the peanut butter powder yet. I would like to, I think. I actually don't use any. See, now I'm going to eat the peanut butter. I actually don't have any protein powder for all my workouts that I do. I kind of want to get one, but I thought I don't know. I haven't tried the protein, the peanut butter powder yet. Have you tried it? Super dry and get put on. Oh, interesting. That's cool. That's a good idea. Do you have a Costco card, Raven? My friend got me these. And the peanut butter in those ice cream bars are amazing. It's really good. I had 24 of them. I'm trying to just have one a day because if I again, I could make meals out of those. So I'm just trying to not eat them all at once. For those of you who are just now joining, I'm Chris and I'm doing $8 tarot readings. So if you would like an $8 tarot reading, I'm using the Trick or Treat tarot and also the Halloween tarot. Just kind of, spooky season. Why not? Other than that, we're just chatting. So, yeah, hang out. Be cool. Hello, Tracy. Fluffernutter. I don't think I've ever had a fluffernutter. No. It's funny that that TikTok shadowed that. It's funny. I know why they did, but I think it's funny. Mary Bellita. How's everyone doing tonight? We're doing some $8 tarot readings and hanging out, being cool, and we're eating peanut butter, just like straight from the jar, like straight up. I mean, I live alone, so it doesn't matter. The honey too. The honey too. Yep, honey's good. See now Kanisha, you need to go get peanut butter now too. Oh wow, yeah, okay. Well, there are two words in that sentence as to why I probably figured out why they did that. You should go get your peanut butter and then we can all have peanut butter together. Oh. Huh. I don't know that I've ever had that before. Raven, have you had that before? She's probably gone to get her peanut butter. She may not have even seen it yet. Okay. You're being healthier. I like chicken wraps too. Oh, you brought your phone? Okay. Have you ever had one? Raven, have you had peanut butter with marshmallow fluff? That's interesting. I don't know that I haven't tried that. Oh. I'm not really a big fan of marshmallow either, but I might like it with peanut butter. Oh, not the fluff. I still like wraps. Wraps with chicken in it. I'm cool with wraps. Wraps are my wraps. As long as it's not spicy, I'm cool. So for those of you who are just now joining, I'm Chris, and I'm doing $8 tarot readings. I am going to help you feel a little bit more empowered. I'm to take actionable steps in whatever you have questions on. So I am using the Trick or Treat tarot. Kyra, you came back, and the Halloween tarot. The link is in my profile, and if you would like to join in, then the list is open. The list is open. Let's see. Always, Kyra. Yep, thank you. Oh, wow. Your world is bonkers, Raven. I don't know what's going on in your world. Between you and your husband, that just seems you got some interesting stuff happening over in your world. Nina, prison. Kuranda, Tatiana, Sophie, airport. What does that mean? Yep, I do. I eat peanut butter off of a spoon. I live alone. I am eating creamy peanut butter. Raven, I think that some of your things are being filtered because we've got airport and then environmental. I'm not sure what's happening. What's going on? I'm lost. Thank you, Anna Mika, for the follow. My favorite thing to eat: peanut butter. This is my favorite. This and then Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh, got it. Got it. Okay, that makes more sense. Got it. I don't think I would. I don't think I would do great in a zombie apocalypse at all. I would like to try it just because we see a lot of post-apocalyptic stuff and I just want to see if I could do it. But I think eventually it'd be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out. I mean, I want to try it. I think it would be. I mean, you said I know you were being more positive, but no, I mean, I feel like I'm a positive person, but if the zombie apocalypse happens, I'm being realistic. I'm a Boy Scout. I'm a Eagle Scout, and I don't think that I could survive it. I get migraines if I'm not hydrated. So after a time, I feel like my body wouldn't be able to adjust, and I would probably get constant migraines, and I don't think that I would survive. Oh yeah, I mean, let's do it together. Yay! Raven's eating peanut butter with me. If anybody else wants to eat peanut butter with me, but I am also doing. Uh, Salt water is not a good thing to eat though, or drink. Salt water is going to make you go cray cray. Salt water is not the best. Since you brought up the Earth water, did you know that the Earth is flat? Well, Kyra, I was going more for the water on Earth is not carbonated, so that's why the Earth is flat. That's what I was going for. Um, Salt water is like the salt water is an electrolyte. Is that what you meant, say, Raven? Yeah. So Kyra, just to go back to that, it's just salt water is not carbonated, so the Earth is flat. Oh, okay. I would just not have to drink all of that because that's also gross water in general. I don't. I would not. I can have like little things. I put a little bit of salt. I put a little sea salt in my water when I drink it in the morning. Um, but yeah, I am not going to take credit for the saltwater joke or the Earth is flat joke with the water because I saw it on TikTok like 2 years ago. It was a girl, and she made a whole video about it, and she was like, "You know that the Earth is flat because it's not carbonated, so the Earth is flat." It was funny. I have seen Cabin Fever. I've actually seen all of them. I saw the remake. I saw the. I think there was a part two of the old one. I think there was a third. I remember going on like a massive like binge, and I think I watched. I think there's been like two or three remakes or something. Yeah, that makes sense. Still traumatized. Traumatized. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm not drinking. Yeah, tarot screening. Oh, it's fine. No one came, Raven. No one came. What is my favorite thing? Kyra is asking. Tarot. I like Power Rangers. Power Rangers is probably one of my favorite things. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Charmed, and Sabrina. Let's see. Power Rangers, Charmed, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Tarot, and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. That's pretty much me. Yeah, nobody came, Raven. Nobody came. That is the second time I tried to put together a movie night regarding this movie. Back when it was in the theaters, I invited everyone that I knew because I wanted to see it in the actual theater, and me, myself, and I showed up. So I just think that maybe I need to enjoy the Tarot movie by myself. It's not that great of a movie, but I thought it would be kind of fun to at least share it with people and talk through it or make fun of it or something. But nobody came, so it was depressing. And I'm sorry about your 13th birthday. Hello, Stormy. Kyra, what's your favorite thing? Yeah. Well, then you had a great 13th birthday. So for those of you who are just now joining, I am Chris, and I am a tarot reader. I'm doing $8 tarot readings. I do self-help ones. So all Garfield. Oh, that's fun. I remember one year for I think it was my 13th or my 14th birthday party, all I got were pogs. All I got were pogs. That was it. Every single person that came to my birthday party, all of them gave me pogs. And it was funny. Because now I kind of go back and I really kind of want to get them again. Because there was like the slammers that you had with the pogs, and some of them were Power Ranger pogs and Power Ranger slammers. And I wish I would have kept them. That would have been fun. But for those of you who are just now joining, I'm Chris. I'm doing $8 tarot readings. So I'm using the Halloween tarot, and I'm also using the, I'm sorry, this is the Trick or Treat tarot, and this is the Halloween tarot, and the list is open. What's a pog? So similar to Pokemon trading cards, but they were in the size of about a quarter. No, maybe a little bit bigger than a quarter. But they were little cardboard circles. And it was like kind of like jacks. What they would do is you would put all the pogs down in in a stack or upside down on the floor or something, and you had a slammer. And the slammer was heavier. It was a heavy, bigger pog. It was thicker. It was it was just like, it was thicker. And you would take the slammer and slam down on the pogs, and people would gamble to where the ones that flipped up are the ones that the person would win or something. And they would make bets over them. And even as kids, they were doing that. And I only did it for like a year or something, but it was something that we all did. And it was what we did for a hot minute. But it was, yeah. So anytime, I didn't do the gambling because I wanted to keep all my pogs. I didn't like giving away my stuff. I didn't like giving away my Power Ranger stuff. You remember Pogs, Emma? You remember Pogs? But yeah, it was, I didn't like giving away my Pogs. I wanted to keep all my Pogs. I didn't like playing that game. Yeah, see, Emma remembers Pogs. But yeah, so whenever you slammed the slammer down, and whenever they flipped over, you would get, you would the winner would win them, or whatever you bet, or I don't know, however that would work. Yeah. But I just didn't want to give away my stuff. Yeah, you would keep whatever flipped over, something like that. Yeah. I never did the gambling part. I'm from Utah, and in Utah, gambling is illegal. So even if I try to do the gambling part, I lived in a very sheltered home. I don't even think I would know how to do the gambling part. Everyone else around me sort of did, but I was in a very conservative home, and so it was I was very protected. I was very protected from the outside world. So there were things that I just still don't understand, even as an adult. So there's sometimes some things that I'm a little slow on. I have a friend who was brought up here in LA, and there are things that she will bring up, and she's like, and I was like, I will tell her I don't understand what you're saying, and she's like, oh right, you're from Utah. So it's just kind of funny. Um, yeah, so there are things that I just sometimes I don't really get, but that's the joys of being brought up Mormon, and especially Mormon Central. For those of you who are just now joining, I'm Chris, and I'm doing some $8 tarot readings for self-help. If you need any help, the list is open, and I'm available to give you a tarot reading. If you go to the link in my profile, it'll take you to my Venmo, my PayPal, or my Cash App, and my website. Emma, have you been here before? Is this your first time? What's going on? What's happening? Kenesha, look at how many people we've got today. We've got a lot of people. Hi, Life. First time. Welcome in, Emma. Do you have a relationship with the tarot at all? Are you a tarot reader? Are you a writer? I do tarot readings for writer's block. Are you a writer? No. Interesting. Oh, wait, is that no, you don't have a relationship with the tarot, or no, you're not a writer? Or both? Hi, Cody. Era. Both. Oh, interesting. What brings you on TikTok tonight? Welcome into my live, by the way. Together. Aw. Just scrolling. Okay, cool. All right. Well, welcome in, Emma. I like chatting. I'm always open for a good chat, and I'm very welcoming. I feel like I am. And yeah, we're just hanging out, being cool. I don't know how much of a spiel you've gotten from my. Do you know what tarot is, Emma? Hello, Nepal. I had Japan earlier, and I also had Paris earlier as well. Okay, cool. I just my tarot readings are more for personal self-help. I don't get into third-party energies. I ask for to help working with the querent. Oh, you're in California too? I'm in California. Where are you in California? Hi, Miriam. Good to see you two together. Are we neighbors, Emma? Are we neighbors? Because I'm in LA too. That would be weird if we were neighbors. Like, that would be weird if you were like just up the street. Are you a Valley girl, or are you not a Valley girl? Or a Hollywood girl? Kayla. Okay. I don't know what Tarts is, but I know what Hollywood is. Raven, I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't know if you wanted to know. I didn't know. I wasn't gonna be the one to reveal where you lived. Oh, toward Hollywood. Yep. I'm a Valley boy. I live next to Raven. I'm pretty close to Raven. We're fairly close to each other, but we are Valley people. Okay, got it. Yeah. I go to West Hollywood a lot. I haven't been there in about 6 months, but I used to go to West Hollywood a lot. Felix. In West Hollywood, Raven? Or Hollywood like Emma? Emma, are you an actress? Do you work in the industry? Yeah, WeHo, yeah. Eddie, Atika? You've made a smart move right now, Emma. So, be the ordinary girl. Me and Raven are definitely feeling some the roughness right now. Jessica, or Eddie, we are gonna. If you want to get a reading, I do $8 readings. Hi, Lesego. Eddie, if you want to do a reading, it's $8 from the link in my profile. However, I'm going to revise your question to something a little bit more that revolves around you. So instead of if Jessica wants to be with you, I wonder if we can say, what can Eddie do to discover if Jessica wants to be with him, or how can Eddie discover if Jessica wants to be with him or with you? That's kind of how I would sort of revise your question, instead of just depending on a third party energy. What's going on, Lesego? Nicole. Emily. In demand of some digital products, I think. B. What do I need to do for her to come back to? That's something we could try to do. I could, yeah. What can Eddie do? What is something Eddie should consider doing to bring, what was it, Jessica back to her, or him? Sorry, back to him. We could do something like that. Sheila, Matthew, Cart, Stormy, Shirley, Aguilar, Raven Like the Live, Bob Medic, Ange. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome in. I'm Chris. Bright Eyes, I'm not doing free ones tonight. If you would like to get a card, there's a link in my profile for $8. That would be how you would be able to get a card pull or have a question answered. I am very protective of my energy lately. I was doing free ones about 2 months ago, and I just, let's see. This one? Is this the better? This is the better one to show. This is what my life looked like when I was doing free ones, and I had to come up with a way to protect my energy. So I can't do free ones that often, and I've been live for about 2 hours. So yeah. Sure. Which one would you? Just let everyone know. Kanisha, Royal Highness here is my moderator, and I give my moderators one free tarot reading every time I come on live. So that's why I'm giving her a free reading. Annie, hello, Annie. Kanisha, would you like, the Trick or Treat tarot or the Halloween tarot? Annie, I'm not going to be able to answer your question unless I get an $8 donation. But I'm also going to revise your trick or treat. All right. I'm also going to revise your question to say, probably, instead of "Is your ex still in love with you?" I'm probably going to say, "Why are you still thinking about your ex?" Is probably what I would ask. Josepha. Though Daryl and Cassandra seem to be third-party energies, and those are energies I'm not going to be able to access. So I would do. I can show you the Halloween decks. So first of all, this is the Trick or Treat deck. I'll actually show you some of the cards when I do Kanisha's reading here. But I wouldn't be able to get into Daryl or Cassandra's energy because those are third parties. I'd probably want to get more into your energies. Camille, also the same thing. I'm going to get into your energy when we do a reading and not Mark's. Savannah, also the same. All right, we got 10K. Well, let me do Kanisha's first here because I'm in the middle of Kanisha's. We're doing a general for Kanisha. She's my moderator, and then we'll do a free drawing. Nope, we're going to do you first. I'm already shuffling for you. Then we'll do the free one. We're going to do a free drawing or a drawing for the free one. But hold on for just a second. If you want a free tarot reading, hold on for just a second. I'm doing this one reading right now, and then we will do a free reading. But hold on. If you want a free reading, we're going to be pulling a name very soon, but hold on for just a second. So Kanisha, something seems to be happening probably unfair to you. I would be watching out for that. You probably also want to be watching out for some bad luck. We've got, it's probably going to be something really big as well. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is the card that's at the bottom of the deck. Let everyone know this is from the Trick or Treat deck. It seems like there might be, this could be going two different ways, and it depends on how you're going to be looking at. Well, hold on, Kanisha. As I was looking at these cards, something else might have happened here. We've got the wheel. So we have two reverse cards, and like we've discussed and like what you've seen, a reverse card is blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So because you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, usually that kind of means a slowdown of things that are coming. I feel like I know it's a zit, but I feel like I have peanut butter there. But I'm wondering now that I'm looking at both of them in reverse, I wonder if you're actually getting wheels turning on the inside about fairness. So hold on for just a second. So you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but you also have Justice in reverse. So with Justice in reverse, justice is sometimes the law. It's also about fairness. So there is something about personal forgiveness that's going on here as well, that you might want to take a look at that way as well, Kanisha. So I know that that's a little bit of an open suggestion there. We did an open reading, but I wonder if there's something that either it's one of two things. Either the wheels are not turning and something feels unfair to you and it's you're down on your luck, or you probably are going to have some internal forgiveness, internal fairness, and your wheels are probably turning on the inside. I don't know that if one of the cards was flipped over to where you got both, or one of them, I could narrow it down a little bit more. But since both cards are in one direction, it just kind of feels like, let's see. Yeah. If one of the cards was not reversed, I probably would be able to get a little bit more information. But since they're both in the reverse section, they're both blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So pay attention to whatever you think is fair or not fair to you and see where your wheels are turning or not turning. And that's kind of where you want to pay attention to on that. So I hope that was helpful to you, Kanisha, a little bit. I know that it's a little like wide open, but sometimes the tarot reading doesn't make sense right when you get it. I want to make sure that Kanisha was okay with that. Is that resonating with you, Kanisha, at all? Okay, cool. All right, so we are going to do this free tarot reading right now. It's okay. That means you might be able to win the free tarot reading, Sav. So if you would like a free tarot reading, put your name in the comments section. If you would like a free tarot reading, put your name in the comments section. Okay, Savannah. We've got Camille. Anybody else? If you would like a free tarot reading, put your name in the comments section. If you would like a free tarot reading, put your name in the comments section. We're doing a little bit of a drawing here. And if you would like okay, Emily. Spelled your name wrong, but okay. So we've got Savannah, Camille, and Emily. Anybody else want a free tarot reading? You can have a free tarot reading coming up here. Free tarot reading. Put your name in the comment section. Emily, what does "that's okay" mean? Thank you for the follow, Amy. All right, so free tarot reading going once. Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. Yep. Okay, Amy. All right, so we've got Savannah, Camille, Amy, and Emily. Thank you for the name thing. All right, so free tarot reading going once. Free tarot reading going twice. Free tarot reading for a 2.5. I see you, Amy. You're on the list. You're on here. You're in it. And we've got that's sold to Savannah, Camille, Emily, and Amy. Okay, so now I need my scissors. Where did my scissors go? Had scissors. Where'd they go? I have these ones here. I'll just use these ones. All right. All right, we've got Savannah, Camille, Emily, and Amy. And I've got my Reese's cup here. And we got Savannah. We got Camille, Emily, and Amy, right? Yep, Amy. And then we shake, and then we say, it's just a bunch of hocus pocus. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus. What's the other one? There was, we could do Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. All right, see. I'm going to pull this out, and we got one here. Emily. Emily gets the reading. Abracadabra. Emily gets the reading. See, I spelled your name wrong. So Emily got the free reading for this one. So Emily, what tarot deck would you like me to use? For those of you who want a reading in general as well, it's $8, and there's a link in my profile. I have the Trick or Treat Tarot. Oh, somebody wanted me to show you the tarot decks too. I'll do that after this reading. We got the Trick or Treat Tarot, or we've got the Halloween Tarot. Is that person still here? Who wanted to see the decks? Are you still here? No worries. We're good. So Halloween Tarot. All right. So also, Emily, what is your question for the tarot? Is that person still here? Oh, it was you. Okay, cool. So I'll show you some more. images if you want to. But Emily, what is your question for the tarot? Just a general. All right. Emily's asking for a general tarot reading. So for anybody else who would like a reading, I have $8 in my. There's a $8 donation, and I'm willing to do readings for the $8 donation. Yeah. Other than that, welcome in everyone. I'm Chris, and I do self-help tarot readings. My process is a little different than everyone else's here on the app. I like to give you some actionable steps in order to help yourself get out of your situation that you're asking about. I want you to feel empowered, and I want to help you grow as a human. So that's what I do. That's what my readings do. Ginny. That means we're the same. Yeah, it's very self-help, Emily. I like to get into the actual querent. I don't like to do third-party energies. I'd say it's a good name, Jenny. Or Jeannie. I'd say it's a good name. Okay, so hold on. We've got Emily. Emily, is there a creative endeavor that you are learning about right now? Emily, is there a creative activity, a creative project, a creative pursuit that you're doing right now? Emily, if you're writing something, I'm not seeing anything in the comments. Austin, I can help you probably if you want to, but I would need an $8 donation with that. Let's see. He said, not really, but I used to do card reading and I want to get back into it. Okay. So this is why I'm getting this, Emily. Oh, no, it's fine. Don't worry, Emily. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to make sure. So you have the Page of Imps. The Page of Imps is the Page of Wands. The page, now we remember wands are our creative energy and our fire and our passion. So I want you to pay attention. Now, let me rewind. The pages are the production assistants of the tarot. The pages are inexperienced, and this page is particularly learning how to express their creative endeavors. They want to express and you want to pay attention to the messages that your creative endeavor is trying to tell you. You're passing messages back and forth. You're learning from other people. You're inexperienced with some stuff. So pay attention to those aspects of your life right now. And when you understand what that creative aspect is, you're going to want to pay attention to it and dedicate yourself to it. Don't dedicate yourself to it for other people. So this is the Lover's card. The Lover's card is reversed. Now, the Lover's card is not about actually finding a lover. It's actually about making a choice and making a decision about what kind of dedication you're going to have toward a specific person or thing. Because the Pit Lovers is reversed, we've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. I, again, am getting a little bit more internal energy regarding this because it feels like you've got some kind of a creative endeavor happening. If it's not happening now, it probably will be happening soon. And once you kind of discover what this is, you're probably going to want to make sure that you're doing it for yourself. Don't do it for other people. Make sure that you're doing it out of the love for yourself so that you feel like you are doing something that you like doing. Don't do it just because someone tells you to do it. If you're good at something but you don't like doing it, you don't have to keep doing it. So that's what the tarot seems to be telling you right now for your general reading. If you would like to give me a follow, I hope that was okay. I'm not going to say I hope that was okay. I hope that was helpful. If you want to give me a follow, and then in another couple of weeks, we can pull some new cards, and we can see how you're at, and if you've discovered what this Page of Wands is trying to tell you. But was that helpful, Emily, to you? You're welcome. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, give me a follow, and let's pull some new cards in another couple of weeks, and we can see how what kind of dedications you're doing to yourself, and what maybe even what creative passion, creative endeavor you want to do so with creativity as well. So for everyone who's here, I'm Chris. I am doing self-help tarot readings for $8 each. I have the Trick or Treat Tarot and the Halloween Tarot. So, yep, you're welcome, Emily. Thank you. So this is for Emily, for your recollection, this is the Halloween Tarot that we just used a little bit. This is some of the pictures from it. And then the Trick or Treat Tarot looks like this. This is the Trick or Treat Tarot. They're all seem to be upside down right now. So yeah, that was the different decks that you had going on there. But yeah, if anybody wants a $8 tarot reading, we are at 14.9 likes. So once we get up to 15, I'll do another free giveaway. For anybody who wants a free tarot reading, looks like we're getting pretty close to another free tarot giveaway. Maybe for the next one, Emily. All right, we got up to 15. All right, you guys are just pressing that screen, aren't you? All right, so let's see. Here's this one. We want to get rid of this because this is someone I want to find on TikTok later to follow them. All right, so if you would like a free tarot reading, if you are here and you would like a free tarot reading, you can. Let me do this free one, Raven, and then I'll do your free one. So if you would like a free tarot reading, please put your name in the comment section. I guess I'll put Cindy on there because she wants one. So Cindy. Anybody else want a free tarot reading? Emily, we'll put you in there again. Janice. Anybody else want a free tarot reading? Free tarot reading. Put your name down in the description. Maybe. They might be. This is a lot. Marcia. Mandy. Colleen. Anybody else? Free tarot reading? Anybody else? We've got Cindy, Emily, Janice, Marcia, Mandy, and Colleen. Do we have two Marcias? Is this two Marcias? Yeah, we already have one. You only mean the ones that put their name and then the question. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, so free tarot reading going once. Free tarot reading going twice. If you want a free tarot reading, put your name down in the description or down in the comments. Drop your name in the comments if you would like a free tarot reading. Jean. Sharon. It's going to be a fun one, especially if some of them are fake. Sharon sent me a rose. Thank you for the rose, Sharon. 2.5, Michelle. All right. Going for 2.75. Free tarot reading. Sino, Vovuyo. All right. 2.95. And done. So we've got Cindy, Emily, Janice, Marcia, Mandy, Colleen, Jean, Sharon, Michelle, and Sinovuyo. All right, so let's see. Let's do this. All right. Sinovu, Michelle. We've got Cindy, or this is Jean, Colleen, Mandy, Marcia, Janice, Emily, and Cindy. All right. We'll put keys in there as well. You got in before I drew, so hold on. All right. Keys. Write down keys in just a second. Whoops. And then keys, we'll write you down really fast. You got in just in time. Keys. That's it. All right, and now, abracadabra. Abracadabra. All right, just to show that I'm picking one. All right, who is this? Come on, dude. Come on. Jean. Are you still here, Jean? Is Jean still here? All right, Jean, you got it. What deck would you like me to use? The Trick or Treat Tarot or the Halloween Tarot? Halloween Tarot, all right. Now, what is your question for the tarot, Jean? Raven, what deck would you like me to use for your free reading? Okay, cool. Okay, so Jean, we're going to change this up a little bit because I don't do third-party energies, but we're going to try to figure out what we can do to help you figure out if Eric has romantic feelings for you. So the question that we're probably going to more ask right now is going to be, what can Jean do to discover what Eric's feelings are toward her? Is that, do you think that will be more helpful to you? What can Jean do to discover? Yeah, let's try that. So what can Jean do to discover if Eric has feelings for her? Romantic feelings for her. What can Jean do to discover if Eric has romantic feelings for her? What can Jean do to discover if Eric has romantic feelings for her? What can Jean do to discover if Eric has romantic feelings for her? That was not the right way I wanted to do that. That one, that one, that one. All right. So Jean, interesting. Jean, I am getting a sense that you might need to back off from Eric actually right now regarding this. I don't think this is literal. I hope it doesn't mean it's literal. But you got the death card. Now, usually the death card means change. Something needs to die in order for something to grow. However, the card that you got on the bottom of the deck was the Knight of Ghosts, and it's in reverse. And when the Knight of Ghosts he's the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is like the Romeo of the tarot deck. He's very romantic. And this with it being in reverse, it gives me a lot of feelings like you probably need to pay a little bit more attention to yourself. That would be the Page, Emily. The Page would be the Page of Ghosts would be a new beginning. With the Death card, something needs to die in order for something to grow. It makes me feel like you might want to start just paying attention more to yourself. It doesn't make me feel like there's a way, like, not that you can't discover it. It feels like there's something needs to die to grow. You want to discover it. I just don't. The more I'm getting is more of you probably need to just focus more on yourself right now. This Knight of Ghosts is what kind of solidifying it for me. That makes me think that you need to probably just focus more on yourself rather than Eric. Was that his name, Eric? Eric, was that his name? Oh, Eric, yeah. Die. Yeah. I just because we've asked the tarot, what can you do to discover if Eric has romantic feelings for you? The only thing I can think of is right now with death, like asking him point out, but this Knight of Cups, this Knight of Ghosts just doesn't ring right with me. This Knight of Ghosts is just telling me something about keeping your emotions to yourself and protecting your emotions from him. That's kind of what I'm getting. A little bit more absence, maybe. Yeah, staying away from him. Something that's really gathering my attention right now is on this death card, you do have a canister of water here. So I don't know. There might be something to water, but it feels like it might be slow moving because it takes time for pumpkins to grow. Hi, Christine. So I just don't think that now's the right time to be focusing on Eric. That's what I'm kind of getting from these cards. I think right now the thing to focus on right now is yourself. This Knight of Ghosts, this Knight of Cups is really what's kind of like screaming at me right now. And with the Death card being a major arcana, it's one of the bigger lessons of life. You're probably going to want to pay attention to that as well. But it just feels like something needs to die in order for something to grow. And it feels like just letting Eric go might be the thing that needs to die, if that makes sense. Christine, I'm doing $8 tarot readings. If you would like an $8 reading, there's a link in my profile, and that's how I can do them. but I can totally do a general card reading. Yeah. Jean, is that helpful to you? Was that helpful at all with your situation? Kind of taking a step back and focusing more on your romantic feelings for yourself or your own energies? Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. So, Jean, can you give me a follow? And then in another couple of weeks, when you see me online, we can pull some new cards to see how you're doing with this. We can do a little update, and we can see if we need to pull some new cards regarding you and Eric if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, we can always do that. I just want to leave that option for you. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to do Raven's free one. Raven, what is your question for the tarot? All right, a general one. The more I learn about you, Raven, the more you have so much going on in your life. I'm like, holy crap, you're just like, there's so much happening in your world. You're such a character. Janice, I am not doing yours. If you would like a reading, we're doing $8 readings for the night. And if you would like one, please go to the link in my profile, and an $8 donation will get you on the list. All right, Raven. What is up with this card? Damn it. Okay, the first card that you got, Raven, was the Six of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords is, I like to think of as the refugee card. The refugee card, part of me wonders if it's just this card. It's just bent weird. It's the refugee card, and it means going from a space of hurt to a space of healing. But with it being reversed, it makes me feel like you might want to start or continue paying attention to whatever is hurting you. Whatever, it could be thought. It's more thoughts. Sometimes the Six of Swords means travel, but I probably wouldn't travel anywhere at the moment. Probably stay put. You probably need to focus a little bit more on what's hurting you so that you can figure out what the root cause of whatever's hurting you is. Probably trauma, some kind of a traumatic thing. I'm not sure if that's resonating at all. But the other card at the bottom of the deck that you got is also the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this card comes up more often than not with this deck, but it's bent a little bit right here, and I just wonder if that's the reason why. I just don't want to buy a new deck. But with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it makes me feel like, again, not a lot of luck coming your way, not a lot of wheels turning. Now, like I mentioned before, I do kind of feel like there could be something else going on here. Like with this happening, with you staying put and focusing on what's causing you some traumatic stuff or what the root causes are. With the Wheel of Fortune, I wonder if by focusing on those root causes, you will actually start getting wheels turning on the inside. Remember, a reverse card is blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So with these emotions or with these thoughts, that these traumatic things that you need to heal yourself from with the brain and not moving on or something, I wonder with the Wheel of Fortune being in reverse, it's either the wheels have stopped turning or your wheels are going to be turning a lot more on the inside once you figure out what you need to heal from those parts of you that need to keep, that are the root cause to whatever it is that is keeping you in this spot and not flipping this over. Does that make sense, Raven? Is that resonating? Yoni. Hello, Yoni. Fidel, Andy, kind of your ex alcoholic, but with new diagnosis, not sure what to do. That kind of makes sense with the new diagnosis, not sure what to do. That does kind of make sense. I want you to try to not focus on. There's two things that are coming up with that for me a little bit, Raven. One, I do kind of want you to try to find something that you want to focus on more on yourself, because that's more of what the readings of what I was trying to do and the energy I put into the tarot cards, focusing more on you. I do wonder if there is something to do with this, with you learning how to not take on his pain. And also, like you said, with the new diagnosis that you got from your ex, I wonder if there's something there that you need to learn how to separate yourself from him a little bit more, so that you're not, because you have your own shit to take care of right now. You have your own stuff. You don't want to overwhelm yourself right now with other people's crap. So I feel like some of that, you do pretty well with that, but being an empath is, yeah, it does make sense being an empath. But again, with the new, you said with the new diagnosis, you're not quite sure what to do. I don't know that you need to necessarily do anything about it, because that's not necessarily your thing to do anything about. Unless you're like entwined with him with like health insurance or something, there might be something there. But I there's thoughts. It's because swords is thoughts. Swords is thoughts and communication. I just kind of feel like your head might be thinking too much about things that your head does not need to be thinking about. A time frame for things. Let's see. I want to go back to your couple things. Let's see. Being an empath with difference. You have so many. I have so many tabs. As we've discussed before. 100% you're normal. Applying different. I have a feeling also, if we're going to keep talking about it this way, I do kind of feel like maybe it's just with this new diagnosis, it's just more of a change, and you're probably not going to know what to do for a while. It kind of feels like you're just not going to know what to do. It kind of feels like things are going to need to slow down. You both might need to just get used to having two diagnoses in the house. And it might just be taking a pause and not moving with the river, and going through this door yet. It's probably something like that. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it does kind of just, the wheels are not turning right now for you guys. The wheels are just kind of stuck. And with the new diagnosis, it kind of makes me feel like you might just want to I know it sounds like we as humans, we want to do something fast, but maybe right now the point is rest. Maybe what these cards are telling you right now is also to kind of focus on just resting and letting the new information about the new diagnosis sink in before you decide to do something about it. Let you organize your thoughts regarding it, before you do something about it, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of, I think that's probably, now that we've talked about it a little bit more, I think that's probably more of what the tarot is saying. I still think it's more regarding you. I don't think it's more, I wasn't thinking about your husband when I was pulling the cards. So I do think it's more regarding you. I do think that the wheels, you just probably need to process it yourself. I don't think it's anything you need to do right now, but I don't know that it's something that you can. Again, it's not something that I meant to. I didn't ask the tarot what you can do as a team, so I do think it's more focusing on you, and how your wheels are kind of stopping right now at the moment, and letting yourself rest, and letting yourself acknowledge the new information, if that makes sense. Cool. If you want to pull another card on this in another couple of weeks, let me know, and we can do that. Thank you, Boat Life. Stay hydrated. I did run out of water, so I do need to go get some more water regarding that. And I'm actually in a little bit of a we're in a break right now. I also need to put away my peanut butter. So for anybody who's here still, I am doing $8 self-help tarot readings. I get into your energy. I don't get into third-party energies. So if you have a question, I would be happy to answer it. The list is open. Their link in my profile is going to get you to my Venmo, my PayPal, and my Cash App, and also my website. And then you can get on the list, and we can do. I can give you an $8 tarot reading. I'm going to get some water really fast. I'm probably only going to be on for about another 20 minutes. I've been online for almost 3 hours now, and it just seems to be about that time so that I can have a full day tomorrow. I've got some things I need to do tomorrow, but I want to prepare for that as well. So again, if you would like I'm not sleeping yet. Yeah, it's getting pretty sleepy. It's getting pretty late. So I'm probably only going to stay on for about another 15 minutes. That gives me around a 3-hour mark. But if you would like an $8 tarot reading, please go to the link in my profile. I am going to go put away my peanut butter and get some water really fast. And then I'll be back in 2 seconds. So stick around and talk to Kenesha for a minute. She is my moderator. Talk to Raven for a minute. She's also a moderator. And just keep the conversation going. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Getting pretty sleepy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live. All right, we have got about 18 minutes left. We are at 19.7 likes, so we might actually get one more free one in. And then we will, I'm here for another $8 reading if anybody would like to do an $8 tarot reading. If anybody has questions. So Rose, I probably will not be able to answer your question right now without the $8 donation. I also find it a little suspicious that you have your entire email as your screen name. We have to meet up, Raven. We will. We should meet up. So fall asleep, Raven. Go to bed, and I will see you soon. We should meet up. Rose Long, I'm sorry, I did not mean to sound suspicious when I said that your whole email address was in there. Sorry, I did not mean to sound mean. That was not my intention. I'm sorry. But yes, Raven, have a good night, and we will chat soon, and we will also hang out soon. Sharon, if you would like the $8 tarot reading, go to the link in my profile up here. Can't point because TikTok hates me. Go to the link in the profile, and you can be led to my Venmo, my PayPal, or my Cash App, and my website. And that's where I can do the $8 reading. I hope I didn't upset Rose. I didn't mean to sound mean. Give me a follow, Gene. And then I just come online whenever I can. I work in the entertainment industry, and I don't really know I can't really make a definite schedule. I usually come on around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Thursday is my usual. But that's kind of what I do. But yeah, give me a follow. I think there's a bell or something you can probably put on to let you know whenever I post a video, or I think when I go live, I can share it as well. And if I happen to click on your name or whatever, because there's so many people, then you should probably get a bell in order to do that as well. So that might help. That's how you would be able to find me. That's my suggestion. We've got, I want to make sure Sharon, is Sharon still here? Sharon asked about the money. Is Sharon, I wonder if Sharon's doing the $8. I want to wait and see before I give the free one out. I want to make sure that Sharon, see what Sharon's doing. I'm checking my email really fast just to see if, because I want to make sure that that's done first. Nothing yet. So I just want to make sure that she is taken care of first if she comes back. Well, actually, you know what? While we're doing this, I'm going to do this right now. You guys might get two options at this. If you would like a free tarot reading, please put your name in the comments section while we're waiting to see if Sharon came or left or whatever. If you would like a free tarot reading, please put your name in. I'm feeling myself kind of drifting a little bit. Brandy. Anybody else want a free tarot reading? Emily again. Got it. Because she wants to use the Trick or Treat Tarot. Sharon. All right. A-A-R-Y-A. Jean again. Okay. Emily. Brandy, Emily, Sharon, Aria, and Jean. Anybody else? Free tarot reading, put your name down. Free tarot reading, put your name down. Macy. All right, we're going to do free tarot reading going once. We've got Brandy, Emily, Sharon, Aria, Jean, and Macy. Free tarot reading going twice. Put your name down in the description. Free tarot reading going for a 2.5. Free tarot reading going for a 2.75. A 2.95. All right, free one, done. We've got Brandy, Emily, Sharon, Aria, and Jean. Oh, and Macy, sorry, and Macy. Come on. You got stuck. Emily, Sharon, Aria, Jean, and Brandy, and Macy. All right. So Macy, Brandy, Sharon, Jean, Emily, and Aria. All right. What's one have? What haven't I said? I said Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I said Hocus Pocus. No, I didn't say Hocus Pocus. I said it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. Did I say Double Double Toil and Trouble? I don't know if I said that one. I think I might have said that one at first. Happy Halloween. My brain's going right now. I'm getting tired. All right, we've got this one. Jean, again. Jean. So, Jean, what's your next question for the tarot? Or do you want to give it up and go to somebody else? Hi, Era. Is that bothering me? Hi, Melissa. I know. Stop it. I need to stop it. Ugh. I'm gonna put some stuff on it tonight. I'll sleep on it. Era, we're doing $8 readings tonight. If you would like to have a reading, please go to the link in my profile. I'm hitting the tail end of me being online right now. I think Sharon might go for an $8 one. I'm not sure if she is or not. But if you would like one, go to the $8 link and you'll sleep on it. Yep, that's very true. But yeah, so I think we're doing this free one, and then if anybody, it's the last call. It's like this is the last call for $8 tarot reading. Anyone who pays before or pays, sorry, donates. I'm trying to change my language around that. Anyone who donates $8 before 12:30, I will do a reading. I'll stay on to do the reading for $8. The list will officially close at 12:30 in 9 minutes. Jean, I have not received your question yet. So if you have asked the question, I would advise you to maybe put dots in between each one. Yeah, I haven't gotten your question yet, Jean. What is your question for the tarot? Hello, Cosmic Quill. Mads, I am doing $8 readings. If you would like an $8 reading, please donate before 12:30. I'm basically heading out in about 8 minutes. Anyone who wants a reading in the next 8 minutes, that's how I'll be able to do that. Jean, I got soon. I'm not seeing what your question is. But anyone who gives me the $8 before. Oh, I'm sorry, Gina. Hopefully, my last 8 minutes, 7 minutes of my live, or maybe longer, depends on if I get people who want to donate some money for a reading. I mean, if you want to give me a donut for a gift, that's sure. But if you want to do a reading for a gift, then it would be this swan thing. Jean, I'm not getting your question yet. I'm not sure if you need to revise it, say it differently, put dots between each word, maybe try some emojis. I'm not seeing your question. You got 6 minutes. Oh, you're going to have knee surgery. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Feel free, Cosmic. That's fine. Hang out. Feel free to hang out. Thank you for the roses. Janine says she's going to have knee surgery. Thank you for the roses, Sharon. Is it going to be soon? So the best thing that I can do for you, Janine or Jean, regarding this question is I can say, what can Janine do? Or Jean, sorry, I have a cousin named Janine. What is something Jean should consider in order to move her knee surgery up? What can Jean do to help her knee surgery move up in the schedule? We could also do What can Jean do while she's waiting? How can Jean like prepare for the surgery? We can also do what can you do while you're waiting for the surgery on your knee? That kind of stuff. Is there any of those that kind of are helpful to you? We got 5 minutes. If anybody wants to do, what can you do? What can you do to push it up, to move it up? Okay, cool. Which deck would you like me to use? The Halloween Tarot or the Trick or Treat Tarot? All right, Halloween. All right, so we are going to see what Jean can do to help move her surgery up for her knee. What should Jean consider doing to move her knee surgery up, or to help move her knee surgery up? What should Janine consider doing to help move her knee surgery up? What should Janine consider doing to help move her knee surgery up? Maybe it's who should she contact? Who should Jean contact to help move her knee surgery up? I wonder if that's something we can ask the tarot. Who should Jean contact? I wonder if that might be something for you to think about. It is. I agree, Sharon. But let's just see what happens. Because, yeah, I mean, I will agree with that. So, Jean. I feel like there's a message. So, guys, I know that we all have feelings about the question, but Jean's the one who answered it or asked it. So let's let Jean experience what she needs to experience right now, and let's see what we can do to help Jean. Let's do that. So, Jean, I have at the card at the bottom of the deck, I have the Page of Imps. Now, this is the Page of Wands. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm probably going to say what we asked the tarot, what should Jean consider doing to help move her surgery up? Also, we asked kind of a who in there as well. So I'm wondering if this is probably more of a nurse. This could be a nurse. This could also be something about a message about yourself as well. So what I meant by this being a message by yourself, so the pages are the production assistants of the tarot, and the pages are inexperienced. Now, we know that you need a surgery on your knee. You probably know the reasons why. But what I kind of want you to do, instead of moving moving the knee surgery up, but I want you to also pay attention to the messages that your knee is telling you. I know that we were saying, what can you do to move it up? But I'm getting a little bit more of something more focusing on you right now. Because the reason why I'm saying that, I'm a little perplexed with this a little bit, but this is why. I have the Two of Pumpkins here. The Two of Pumpkins is the Two of Pentacles in this deck. And pentacles are the things that we can touch. It's our health, our body, and our money, the material items of life. And you're talking about your knee surgery. So we've got your body. And this Two of Pumpkins is about balance. I want you to also pay attention to this moon up here. This is about your own intuition. And so in like what was sort of mentioned earlier, in order to move your surgery up, I think you probably need to follow your intuition regarding that. Do you know someone at the hospital who you can reach out to? Probably maybe a nurse who can probably help you along a little bit further. Someone who knows the system a little bit better, passing messages to the correct doctor. I still kind of am getting a little bit more of paying attention to the messages that your knee is telling you. So when to rest on it, how much painkillers to take, what exercises you can do in order to keep your knee going while you're waiting for this new knee surgery to happen. We did, yes, we did ask the tarot though, like, what can you do to help move it along, move it forward? So again, I am thinking this is probably reaching out to the hospital, but talking specifically to a nurse, specifically to someone who doesn't quite know the whole situation, an inexperienced person at the hospital who maybe might be willing to bend a few rules or maybe doesn't know all the rules that need to be bent. But again, pay attention to your knee here with your health and your body and your money. This might be your insurance, working with your insurance, maybe talking to your insurance because you've got balance here. This could be balancing insurance versus the surgery or insurance versus the hospital. This could be the hospital balancing with you, but I still want you to pay attention to your moon here. Pay attention to that, your intuition with regarding with whatever you feel like you need to do in order to help move the surgery up. I know that seems a little out there and a little open. I'm just kind of hoping that helps in any which way that it can. Something that's coming to mind right now with this Page of Imps, I'm not sure what's going on or why, but this red guy behind this page is talking to me. I'm not sure what he's saying, but he's also looking up at someone who might seem like they know a little bit more about the wand in general. He seems like he's following him pretty well. So I wonder if maybe there's a new doctor you can talk to. I know the Page of Imps, like I mentioned, is the production assistants of the tarot. We actually want to make sure that you go for a king who's doing the surgery. But with the Page of Imps, it kind of makes me wonder if maybe this is just a doctor that doesn't know what's happening. So maybe you might want to change doctors in order to figure out if there is someone else who can perform the surgery faster based on their schedule. I don't know if that's something that you can consider. But that's a couple of things that you can probably consider about how you can move your surgery up. Was that helpful at all? There's that. I don't know that we want to go that far. But yeah, let's, okay. So Jean says that this was helpful. So Jean, I'm going to tell you again, like what I said at your last reading, give me a follow. And if things are not moving along in the next few months or a few weeks, I guess, let's revisit this and see if the tarot cards will tell you something different next time you join a live, kind of a thing, if that makes sense. Not if that makes sense. That's the tiredness talking. Of course, that makes sense to reach back out. But if you give me a follow, you can put the bell on or something, and then you can know when I go live. And in a couple of weeks, we can pull some new cards and see what we can do to help you out. Oh, I got another one. Okay, so I did not get anybody else doing the $8 tarot readings. I'm going to call it. I am getting tired. I feel myself kind of like losing it. I think it's time, but if you would like to have an $8 reading sometime later this week, please give me a follow. I'll probably be doing $8 still this week, and we're just going to kind of leave it like there for now. You're welcome, Cosmic. You're welcome. And also, I think thank you for the follow. Yeah, Cosmic, thank you for the follow. So yeah, I'm going to take off. Thank you guys for joining. I will be back on probably not tomorrow night, maybe tomorrow day, but probably not tomorrow night. I've got something else going on. I've been invited to a birthday party that I'm going to try going to. But I should be back on sometime else during the week, and we'll go from there. So thank you again for everyone who's joined. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the support, and I will chat with you later. And this one's done too. All right, so there's that.